My goodness, Colin, at next level you can turn into a giant frog.
I still want to turn into a camel at some point.
Oh, you can do that. You can do that when you're bored.
I'm gonna pee before we start.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pee too.
Go pee.
Can you both do it
just
directly into my mouth?
Ew. That's just
What? Oh god.
that's the most disgusting
Oh
thing
god.
I've ever heard. That is so gross.
That's quite awesome.
I
sure.
will kink shame. That is.
What's that? Wait, what did I say?
You didn't say anything. It was Tony.
Oh, I thought I heard my name. I was like, wait.
Hold
No,
up.
kink shame.
Pee in my mouth, Shane. What?
Hold up.
You're in for a real treat.
Ew, stop.
That's for sure.
Stop.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fun ride.
I already did that once.
Yeah.
I hate all of you.
Windows 98.
Okay, I'm done.
No, you're not.
No,
you're...
I am.
You're Zach. No, you're not done. You're Zach.
Hi, John. I'm Dad.
Daddy?
Oh no.
Daddy.
Can I get
yes.
Hiya!
Alright, I'm gonna go live.
Guys, I miss you.
I miss you too.
I miss you too.
I think that's the first thing that's like gonna be heard in my stream. Guys, I miss you.
Yeah.
Like,
I miss the viewers, not you guys.
it's the viewers, not you guys.
I miss
Rosa, why would you put
guys.
yourself
I've
up
missed you. I've missed each and every one of you.
sugar. Things are falling. Life is anarchy.
Alright, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Tony, you're there? Didn't think so.
Hello.
Things are
Tony,
falling.
Tony.
Last thing
Tony,
Tony said were
Tony.
things are falling, so he could be a bit.
So things are falling like
Sorry.
this in.
I'm
Alright,
back.
we're starting.
I'm back. Oh my.
Children playing, having fun. It's the season. Love
Okay.
and understanding.
David, why are you so quiet?
Merry Christmas, everyone. 1 sec.
Were you messing around with your sounds again?
Is
He was
this better?
Yes.
Well, I was.
He was
yeah.
trying to get it so he could. He was trying to get it so he could whistle into the microphone for some reason. I don't.
Yeah, for some reason when I whistle, it doesn't go through. Did you hear that whistle?
No, it's probably because it peaks your mic so much that your mic decides, you know what? We don't need people to actually hear this. It's fine.
Game over.
Basically, in a sense, yeah.
All right. So, who wants to do the recap? It cannot be. It has to be Shane or Zach.
I can do it.
Good job, guys. Good effort. Good effort.
I
Real
can try.
proud of you.
I'm just really bad with details.
All right. So,
Here, I'll try.
Okay.
all right. And then, so Zach, you're up
Next week. Yeah.
So, basically, we were all stuck in this one place yet again from the week before. I forget what the place is. It's somewhere in Fandolin.
Transgender Manor.
Yes.
No,
We're,
that's-
oh, yeah. Right? We're in that manor? Oh, yeah, we were.
Transgender
Yeah.
Manor.
Yeah, transgender man. Yeah, we were. we were in there, and then we fought some people, and then we found this one-eyed dude, and he gave us secrets and information, and then we fought some more people,
Oh, what secrets he told?
and then I honestly can't remember. I should write all of this stuff down, but I don't write anything down. And then that's basically it. And then we were still stuck in there. We're still in there.
Joke's on him. He just
I-
he just retold what happened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that could have been any of the 3 sessions. Just as a heads up.
Honestly, I'm terrible at
So-
details, man.
I
I'll fill in
rate
the-
I
I'll
rate
fill in
your
the-
recap like a 2 out of 10, Shane.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, I'm terrible. I'm terrible.
So you guys,
I will admit.
technically inside the manor still. So I'll.
Yeah.
You guys were just finishing up. You guys made your way through. You encountered this Nothic, and you made friends with it. Got some treasure from it, and eventually you guys killed Glassstaff.
Yes,
Technically,
that was
Nothic
weird.
killed him.
Sorry.
So technically, the Nothic killed him.
You're right. Technically, the Nothic did kill him. You guys then were cleaned out the rest of the area, made sure that you had dealt with everything, and you were about to head back into the town to tell I don't know who you were going to tell, whether it was Sildar or the mayor, or who you were going to tell, but you were going to head back into town.
Before we go, how badly eaten is Glassstaff's body? Is his dong still intact?
It's gone.
Dang it!
He was so
Ooh.
quick.
Craig's like, no more of this.
Yeah, it is unavailable.
Is his
for...
dog still there?
It's gone.
It's gone.
And as you guys are getting ready to leave, Zathira, you remember there's something you have in your hand, or something that you picked up in another room that you figured you were going to look at when it was all done. That was the letter that you guys found in this study.
Oh yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I have a letter, guys. Can we look at it?
Oh, yeah.
Sure, yeah, let's take a look.
Let's read the letter. What does the
Take a
letter
look.
say?
It's in a book.
It says this.
We just got a letter.
We just got a letter.
We just
Does
got
anybody
a
want to
letter.
read it out
I
loud?
wonder who it's
Well,
from.
I have the letter, so I will read it.
Zathira. Okay.
It says, Lord Albrecht, my spies in winter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can. Kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Larno.
It's Iarno.
Don't.
That's an
Yeah,
I.
that's what I said. Don't
Larno.
disappoint me. And it's signed with a black spider symbol.
Well then.
Spider-Man?
No, remember, hang on, hold the phone.
Did that inhale?
Wait
Who did
a
that sigh?
second
That was
here. Let me
great.
go to my bio. The black spider wanted Gundren, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Lord Albrecht is being addressed by Iarno. Or wait, what? I'm counting on you, Iarno.
Yeah.
Lord Albrecht.
Iarno is Lord Albrecht. It was
Yeah,
Iarno
okay.
Albrecht.
That's okay. Yeah.
I'm assuming that
So-
letter was given to Glassstaff.
Well, where did you pick it up from? That room over there. Yeah.
Wait, so Lord Yarno, who's... Would that have been Glassstaff's actual name? Because this
well,
was... We found this in, like, his wizard study thing, right?
It could have been a message that he was already writing, or I guess we have to find that out. We should ask around the town.
Hang on. I'm going to put this in my character sheet so I don't forget. Lord Yarno.
Carlisle, would you say that Carlisle has a good memory?
I would say Carlisle has a good memory, yeah.
Carlisle, you remember that Sildar was also looking for somebody named Iarno.
Mm-hmm.
Do you share this information with us?
I ponder it for a second. And then I think, yeah, it's worth it. I go.
No.
I inform. Just so everybody knows, if I remember correctly, Sildar was also looking for Iarno.
Thanks, Overlord.
Oh.
That's the last hint you're getting.
This is
Sildar was looking for Iarno?
That's
Yeah.
what I remember anyway.
Okay, then I say we go back to town.
We find
go to
Sildar.
go to Sildar after we go to the mayor and let him know that we did his job and dealt with the red brands, and hopefully he
Get
gives
paid.
us some juicy loot. Get paid, get laid, Gatorade.
Gatorade, baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
Except there's no Gatorade in this time period.
You
so
both jumped into that so hard.
get laid, get paid, have a glass of milk.
I was gonna say we can celebrate by popping some milk. That would be great.
Malt.
Popping some bottles
If I
of
remember
milk.
correctly, Drothgard would much rather pop some milfs than some milk.
Oh goodness.
my
You're not wrong.
God.
Let's go, boys, to the bar.
To the bar.
Get some cold milk.
Okay.
I think
Go
I think
get
I'll
some
just have
tail.
I think I'll
Hang
have a
on.
plate of milk personally.
Before we
Oh,
go,
no, because you're a cat.
has anybody gone into this room and searched this
Yes.
room?
We
Yeah, you
searched
went in.
everywhere.
So we've oh crap! I just chucked my mouse. I don't know why I did that.
Throw
Wait.
your mouse against the wall.
He,
Crack.
he needs his glass of milk.
Okay. So we've looted everything in here. Then, shall we go to town?
Let's do it.
You go to the physical town, yes.
Capture them if you can. Kill them.
Let's
if
go
you
to
must.
town.
Let's go to town, boys.
All right, you guys make your way up and out of the Red Brand hideout.
The transgender manor.
Well, this place underneath is called Red Brand Hideout. That's what it's called. It says so on my map. You guys make your way out of Tresender Manor, down, weaving your way through the streets, past the Sleeping Giant, where the bodies of the Red Brands that you killed earlier are still lying there.
Oi, oi, oi!
And,
Shut up.
and where would you guys like to go? You remember you guys have rooms at the Stonehill Inn.
We gotta
Sil-
collect our money.
yeah, Sildar
due to
was
us.
Sildar was going to drop off those provisions at Barthen's Provisions.
We gotta
Town
do
master's
some
hall
townmaster.
and tell this mayor that we did his job.
Did he
Also,
say he
I
was
would-
going to pay you?
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure.
Spoke about
I don't know if
reward.
there's like a reward really said, but like he'll definitely give us one.
I mean, we're expecting at least something. I mean, his eternal
we went into
gratitude.
we
and,
went into
like,
this. I'm pretty sure he never once said that he would reward us. Number one, number two. We just did this whole thing without any
Well,
promise of reward.
I remember
we
him
got
saying
some pretty good
he'd
reward.
be at least thankful if we got rid
Yeah.
of the red brand. So let's just go talk to him.
I
and
mean,
tell him
plus
about it.
he has the bugbear dong.
Yeah.
So I want to know what he did with that.
Okay, just quick convo. Quick.
So you
convo.
guys head over to the Townmaster's Hall. You can see the same sign on the door talking about the orcs that are out and about to the north.
Out and
Your
about.
Wyvern Tour. And you guys walk in. Do you knock? What do you do?
We kick down the door.
Alright, so you kick the door and there's an noise as the mayor falls over and rolls his fat self up. He waddles and stretches and eventually says, "You really must stop doing that." What do you?
Hi.
What do you? Well, welcome back. Welcome back. What
The
can I do
red
for you?
brands are dead.
Really?
All of them. Glass staff is no more, and I hold the staff out that I've stolen.
How do I know you weren't glass staff the whole time?
What? We were
Can I
here
throw
before.
the rest of my dongs at this guy?
Sure.
Okay, I have how many dongs do I have?
Oh gosh.
Hang on, we're checking this.
You
If
have
you want to
probably, like-
insult me like that,
You have like 47 of them.
I have
47.
2 dongs and 4 ears. I'm just gonna chuck them at this dude.
No! Oh dear.
Yeah, I want those back, by the way.
Gotta eat them.
Well, I was not Glassstaff the whole time. Okay, he was a man. I am a thick dragon.
Oh, okay.
Do not test me.
I'm sorry. Yes, thank you very much. You did a good job. I'm glad you've proven your ability to kill things. If you'd like to kill some orcs, I'll pay you for it.
I mean, what about payment for the red
What about
brands?
the red brand?
I didn't want to deal with the. Like I said, I was scared, but I didn't. I don't have any reward set aside for that.
I mean, there's got to be some extra like tax money lying around, or
Is
something
I may be
valuable.
a coward, but I am a fair tax. I do tax fairly. You can ask
Is
any
there-
member that.
is there any way you can just like spread the message to the whole town? Be like, hey, there's this really cute guy who just is protecting the city. So ladies, be sure to check them out.
No, how about instead you let the whole townsfolk know that we have saved them from the red brands, and if they wish to contribute into like a nice little pile of whatever they want, no pressure, but like a little something for our good deeds, that'd be dope.
I can post something on the message board outside.
Oh, thank you.
Now tell us about these orcs.
And he falls over. I just want somebody to head east up the Tribor Trail. There's some travelers have reported a band of orcs near Wyvern Tor. Give 100 gold to any group that can take care of the problem.
Per or like per person in group? Or...
No, as a whole. My goodness, I'm not made of money.
Only 100 gold, dude. We found like 400 gold in that one. Whatever.
Crust literally looted like 150 gold.
Yeah, I got gems that equal at least 300. Oh wow. Okay. Let's see how it is. Okay. We'll consider looking into it for you. Does no one else have any insight they want to share to this mayor?
No,
I just kind of have my hands over my eyes, just like, oh, dogs everywhere.
And I'm just like, yeah.
Does anybody want to go see Sildar now?
Yeah, let's go see Sildar.
We'll
come back and deal with the orcs.
Okay, have a wonderful evening.
Let us know if you decide to pay us for the red brands.
Wait, give us the dongs back first.
No, I already paid
they're
them
all yours.
Oh, okay, cool.
And the ears.
And the ears.
Okay.
Who could forget the ears?
Let's go to Barthen's Provision, because that's where we said we'd meet Sildar.
Okay. You guys make your way out through the streets, walk down, up through the streets, and eventually find yourself outside of Barthen's Provisions. It's definitely the biggest trading post in Phandalin, bigger than that Lion Shield Coster warehouse. Because that wasn't really a shop as much as it was a literal warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
When you kind of open the door, there's a little bell that dings, and you can see the shelves are mostly ordinary goods, supplies, backpacks, bedrolls, rope, that kind of stuff. It doesn't look like there's any weapons or armor here, but sitting inside, you see behind the counter, you see a lean, balding human man, around 50 years old, looking kindly, smiling. There are a couple of young. There's a young boy and a young girl, maybe around 16, 17, also in there. They look like they're playing cards in the corner when you step in.
Control yourself, Drothgar.
And when you step in, he looks up. He says, "Well, howdy do."
Can I just point out, I like the fact that you didn't give us the option to kick down the door.
Because he knows. He knows.
No, you're entering this place respectfully.
My name is Elmer Barthen. What's your name?
We're Sildar.
Oh, you must be the people that helped bring that there wagon out front.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for getting that here.
No problem.
Yeah, I was supposed to pay you. Sildar said y'all aren't very trusting, so... Okay, here's the agreed upon amount, and he pulls out a little box with 5 separate coin pouches, and there's 10 gold in each of them, so everybody gets 10 gold pieces.
Oh, yay. Money.
Thank you, thank you for that. Sildar, I think Sildar is just around back. Sildar! He doesn't even say so. You see poking his head around from a back room, you see Sildar poke around. He says, "Oh, hello, you made it back. How was your, what, you're covered in blood, my goodness."
Yes, right.
Yeah, we fed a man to a Nothic. That was fun. And then we killed some people, and I got a new staff.
We found out some information that was quite interesting as well.
What's a Noth?
Oh, it's a crazy creature with spikes up its back.
Yeah, I think Cyclops, but somehow smaller and uglier.
Yeah, also there were 3 bugbears.
Shh, everyone, you're scaring and you see the teenagers are kind of like eyes wide, horrified. And he says, Elmer, do you mind if we use your back room? It's like, yeah, you do what you gotta do there, Sildar. And then he says, Okay, please come back here. I've got a table and everything. He ushers you all into the back room. He says, so why don't you start from the beginning? Where you went? What happened?
Yoshi, why don't you tell them about it?
No, I'm good.
Okay,
Yoshi.
we went over to the sleeping giant to go mess with the red brands, and they were all oi oi oi, and so we all went oi oi oi, shut up, and killed them. And then we went over to the transgender manor. That was like a whole hideout down there. There were some secret doors, big caverns. We found a Nothic, which used to be a human, got really too deep into magic and did some unspeakable things with spells, and it just distorted his body. He got one eye. He had some treasure. We took his treasure, convinced him that he no longer needs a master. He killed and ate his master. I have his staff. There were bugbears. It was crazy.
Wow.
But we got a letter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that lead up to... Oh, and we got a letter.
we got a letter, and the letter mentioned a Mr. Lord Iarno, was it? Iarno?
Lord Albrecht.
Iarno.
Lord Albrecht.
His name is
Iarno Albrecht.
Iarno Albrecht.
Yeah.
That's who I was supposed to meet here.
Yeah, well, the letter had the black spiders.
Do you mind if can I please see this letter?
Hands Sildar's letter.
He kind of looks at it and... Iarno, you fool. And he kind of starts rubbing his eyes. Iarno was an ally here, a member of a group called the Lord's Alliance. A faction, if you will, that I work for. Iarno was one of our members as well. I was supposed to find him here. But it looks like he's been working with this black spider all along. It's a shame we couldn't...
Agent?
Did you say you worked for the Lord's Alliance?
Yes, I'm a part of the Lord's Alliance. A group that works with the major rulers of the Sword Coast and ensure the general peace and prosperity of the realm. I'm not very high up or anything, but I work as part of the Lord's Alliance, and... Well, so did Iarno until I see this. This is... ridiculous.
Do you know where Iarno would have gone?
Well, it sounds like that is Iarno. This man with the glass staff that you...
Can you describe him?
He describes glass staff, like, perfectly.
Yeah, he dead.
Yeah.
We kind of killed him.
Well,
actually, Nothic kind of killed him.
Yeah, his body's no more. His body is inside the Nothic. I would know because I wanted to keep his dong, but the Nothic,
Gatorade.
Listen,
Gatorade.
He kind of raises his hands. He says, regardless, appreciate you doing what you've done. Ever since I've got here, all I've heard is about how the Red Brands have been messing with this city, and then to hear Iarno was their leader is just absurd. I assume the town master hasn't given you any kind of reward. He kind of looks around, and he reaches into a bag that he has, and he pulls out a big sack of gold, and he drops it in front of you. He says, 200 gold pieces.
Ooh.
He says, I'm going to be taking over Phandalin for the time being, kicking the mayor out.
Good, he's useless.
Yes, I'm going to... Technically, he will still be mayor, but as a member of the Lord's Alliance, I will be stepping in and using this place as a base of operations while we look for Gundren.
Can we go with you while you tell the town master this? Because we want to kick that door down one more time.
Well, question.
Yes, of course.
How come you have so much gold?
I'm pretty well off. I don't know what to tell you.
Like, how are you well off? Like, what'd you do to get all that money?
Yeah, my main question, is how did you get that money if you were kidnapped by goblins?
It came from Gundren's. Yes. Gundren, he had been back and forth from Van quite a few times and was keeping money here with Bartran.
Okay.
Or Barthen, so...
Alright, well, we'll take the money from you.
Believable. Yeah, let's split it.
Yoink.
Yeah, so 200 gold divided by 5, so everybody gets...
40.
Yep.
Oh, baby.
We all get 40 gold.
Yeah, everybody gets 40 gold.
I'm loaded.
Oh boy, hold on, I gotta do some math here.
Just add
I'm now
4
at
to the 10
104 gold. Nice.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, you shut up over there, Crust, mister. I'm gonna steal 150 gold and tell no one about it.
We don't know that, though.
Yeah, you
He's
can't
saying
get
it out of game.
Yeah.
You know,
I say out of character.
Yarno kind of leans back in his chair and says, "Listen,
Yarno? You mean?
or not Yarno, my goodness, Sildar.
That
Surprise!
was dead.
Hey, Yarno, no, it's you. It was you all along.
I think you were
kind of-
Glassstaff?
Scooby-Doo.
He kind of crosses his arms and he says, "Well, it seems we're in a bit of a bind.
Do you want to party?
I plan on doing a little bit of work this evening.
Partying. That's
Hang on, ignore the parties. What do you
Bring-
suggest the next course
Get
of action?
paid, get laid.
Gatorade.
He kind of shrugs. He says, "Well, it's going to have to be up to all of you. I can't tell you what to do. I would encourage you if you are interested to. I mean, please. I still want to find the lost mine, Wave Echo Cave, and help the Rock Seeker brothers put it back into production. I think it will bring some prosperity to the region and civilize this town at the very least, so it's not so easily destroyed. And also, we need to keep up the pressure on these Cragmaw goblins. Gundren is supposedly being held at... Where was it he being held again? He kind of snaps his fingers.
Oh, hang on. But we don't know where Gundren's being held, do we? We just know that it's something
Someone told-
with the black spider.
Somebody did tell you where he was being...
Thought it was Toe Tribor Trail or something up there.
Yeah, the only thing I have is that we met Yimik and he told us about King Grawl. Scott
He
Sildar.
told you about where King Groll is as well.
Oh, I have that. Cragmaw Castle.
Yes, Sildar Snaps. That's where it is. Cragmaw Castle. If he is still being held there, if that's where the goblins took him, then maybe you can all get him back while I try and bring some order back to this town.
Okay, let's go kill some orcs.
I know. I also know that. Oh, I don't know that. Whoops. Ugh, shakes his head.
What?
Yeah, so.
What? Hold up.
No, that was
Ignore
Craig
it.
forgetting.
Ignore
That
it.
was
Oh,
Craig
okay,
forgetting. I was because you guys also were told by the people that you freed. If you go to Thunder Tree, you can get that
Yeah, the
amulet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I have that.
he kind of shrugs and he says, in any case, if you do plan on if you do locate Cragmaw Castle and drive off that chieftain King Roll that they were talking about, I can offer you 500 gold pieces.
Each or in total?
I'm not made of
total.
money. I'm not made of money. I can give you 500 gold.
Well, I guess
Total.
Well, I guess you and the mayor have something in
500
common then,
gold
don't
is still
you?
a lot of gold.
I
That's
say
a
out
lot.
of
That's
character.
100 gold each.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crust is used to having 100 gold at a time.
I have 100 gold on me.
only 100.
If you can drive off that King Groll character and drive the goblins out of this Cragmaw Castle, then 500 gold will be yours upon your return. Just bring them through.
Let's
Okay,
go
so,
kill King
hang on.
Groll.
Huddle time, group. Let's come together and figure out a plan. You
Yes.
guys want to go?
Since when did Zathira become the whole captain of the crew here? What's going on?
Do you want this booty or not, Drothgar?
That's why she's
no,
the captain.
I don't.
Rudy's the captain.
I'm
Carlisle
the
just
captain
kinda,
now.
Carlisle just kind of raises his hand. No.
You know, no, I'm
Yoshi?
just, I want a group consensus of what we're gonna do. We have options. We can go kill the orcs, which could have some Bawling Loot, or we can go to Cragmaw Castle, or we can go to the what was it again? The Thunder Tree.
It's not the Thunder Tree. It's Thunder Tree. It's an abandoned town.
Thunder Tree.
Oh boy.
Personally, I kind of want to kill some orcs, but I feel like we should vote.
Goblins.
You want to go to Cragmar?
Yeah, I'm down for the goblins.
2 different people to fight? I thought it was what?
So
Alright,
the town master has the sign up to deal with orcs that are to the east, I believe it was.
Actually, I'm gonna make something to help you guys. I'm gonna give you guys a handout, and it's gonna be at the top of everybody's, at the top of the journals, and it's gonna be called Laundry List. It is in all of your journals. You guys can, anybody who wants to can edit it. So anybody who wants to, you can make notes on that thing there. It says laundry list. If you just click on it and hit edit, you can type in all the stuff you guys have to do.
Oh, okay. Because I have a separate notes page going on here that's getting really full.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 options. The town master hasn't noticed.
Oh my gosh, come on. Like, we haven't even had this laundry list for 5 seconds.
I know.
Who did that? I want to say it was Rust.
No.
No.
Crust has...
Okay. Town master. He has orcs that need to be killed. We can go try to find Gundren at Cragmar. Potentially, maybe. Who knows? But there's goblins that need to be killed. There's a King Grawl at Cragmar. And then there's Thunder Tree. That has Precious Amulet.
Thunder Tree is also, just FYI, it's a fully abandoned town, so it could have other stuff there too.
Yeah. So we have potential for loot everywhere. I feel like the things that are off the main quest are going to be a little bit rewarding.
What do you mean the main quest?
Well, the main quest is finding Gundren.
There is no main
wanna
quest in Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, that's basically like the main goal. That's why this thing started, is with Gundren. So
there's things to do, and we can do them in any order. That's Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Just check the laundry list, and then we can do each one.
Okay, so what do we want? What I don't know. I come on.
It's crazy. The handout's gone now. I don't.
Wow. Good job.
No, it's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Good job, guys.
It's too late now. You lost your. Now you guys have to take your own notes. You guys lost your.
The DM giveth,
minutes.
and the DM taketh away.
It's true. It's funny, for every single extra time penis is written somewhere, the enemies just get 50 more health. It's crazy. I don't know how it happens. It just happens.
All right, can we just go get some gold?
Well, that's what we're trying to decide. But where do you want to get the gold from?
I want to get the
Castle.
500 gold.
Castle?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Okay, Yoshi wants to go to the castle. Okay.
Go to the castle.
Wherever the 500 gold is coming from.
That's
Well,
the castle.
Wait,
Coming from Sildar.
Okay,
so
let's go to the
if you kill
castle.
Sildar right now, you could take the gold, but
No.
No, let's go. Let's go.
Talk
I
about
like so. Let's
derailing
just
the
go
campaign.
to the castle.
derailing the campaign. Okay, let's go to the castle. Can we kick down the door? Wait.
Well,
Can we,
it's a bit of a journey away. So you guys, and it's getting to be evening, and technically you haven't rested yet, so you'll probably want to spend the night in the inn, and then
Yeah.
Yes.
Time to
can
party, boys.
Can we sell some of our stuff to Barthen?
That's true.
yeah, but you could ask him.
Oh yeah, I have some stuff.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk back into the main room because we're off in a back room without Barthen.
No, how'd it do?
How do I got some stuff I would like to be rid of if you're interested.
I just
I'm
have to use the
always
washroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm always that's just Yoshi. I just have to use the washroom. It just rolls away.
No, it's just he's gone, and he's gone.
I view Yoshi more of like a dog than like a person in the party.
He raises one leg. He
Which,
raises
oddly
one
enough,
leg. No,
he was
Yoshi,
raised by
no.
wolves.
I have a dagger, if you're interested.
I don't really deal in weapons. To do that, you probably want to go over to the Lion Shield Coster.
Okay,
Carlisle,
so if you don't deal with weapons,
if
I'm
Carlisle
assuming you
overhears
don't
this, he takes off running to wherever that is without even asking where it is.
Okay, you just leave. Okay, whee! Okay,
Are you?
you've been
I'll
there
wait
before.
there.
Are you a cannibal by any chance? Because Zafira here has a collection of some weird stuff.
Are you interested in gems?
Yes, I have some gems as well.
Sure, I'm always good to take some gems. I can trade them up in the. Yeah. Well, sure.
I have two. What are those? Peridots?
Paradox.
Yep.
Paradots?
The green diamond thing from Steven Universe.
Oh, okay. They're 15 gold each, if you're interested.
Mm-hmm.
So,
for the sake of brevity, any gems you have, you guys can exchange one for gold. He'll do it.
oh, so like they're just worth whatever.
Yeah. So if it's worth 15 gold, they'll give you 15
I shouldn't
gold.
I shouldn't have run off then because I've got. Okay, it's too late now though.
I have
You can go back and do
carnelian
that.
Okay, I'll go back.
and a pearl.
Yeah. Anything that you want to sell,
Okay. I
I'll
want
give
to
you a one-to-one
sell.
exchange.
I want to sell all of my gems. So that's
Yep.
100, 110, 140.
Okay.
I just gotta delete these from my inventory. How does one delete them?
There's the little modify button,
Mhm.
and then there's trash cans.
I also have a carnelian.
It's the little lock at the bottom of the thing.
Okay. So it's 140 total. Okay, so we're gonna delete that. Delete that. Delete that. I use the scroll of fireball.
Yeah, so make sure you delete. What are you gonna do? Sorry, where are you going, Carlisle?
So I come back rewind. Rewind. I don't actually run off. I would like to give like sorry. I have a carnelian that I would like to.
Okay.
So
Yep.
what do I? So what's the exchange again?
It's 1-to-1.
1-to-1. Okay,
Yeah, but
so a carnelian for a gem.
But how much was the carnelian worth?
Carnelians were
It was worth 10. So
Yeah. Okay, so I get 10 gold.
Also,
Sweet.
I wanna
do you
get-
know
I wanna
anything
go to
about
Dunhill.
Dragon Bile?
Sorry,
Would he know anything about the Dragon Bile?
you can ask him.
Yeah. Hey, Barthen, are you familiar with Dragon Bile?
I can honestly tell you that I have no interest in the bile of a dragon. That is yucky.
Okay.
How much do my traveling clothes sell for?
I can give you 1 silver.
I slap him in the face.
Wow.
Do you actually?
Yeah, I'm hurt by that offer. They're Gucci, okay?
He recoils and he's like, "I'm sorry, sir. Did you just assault me?"
Oh,
No.
Rust
Well-
has a tendency to attack people and then
Yes.
just like.
No,
dump
it
everything.
never happened. It's a figment of your imagination. Go back to sleep.
He kind of coughs. He says, "With all due respect, I don't think I'm going to be doing any more business with any of y'all if you're going to be slapping me."
Can I use Charm Person on him?
Yeah, you can cast Charm Person if you'd like.
I don't know if I want to waste it, to be honest.
Do it!
Fine, I'll use Charm Person.
Okay, so he's gonna make a charisma.
Oh, wait, I
wisdom-
cast that at level 1, my bad.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
It's a level 1 spell. It's also not an abjuration spell. I don't know why it's like did it. Yeah, he kind of looks at you and he instantly is like, he's a good friend of yours. He says, "Well, sometimes you just gotta slap one another around." you know?"
Perfect. Now give me more money for the clothes.
Yeah, all right. I can give you 10 silver for him.
Alright,
Oh
deal.
my goodness.
I slap him again.
No, he gives you 10 silver.
Charm him.
He gives
Slap
you
him,
10
charm
silver.
him, slap him, charm him.
Are you willing to take any Red Brand robes?
Honestly, no. I hate the red brands, and the fact that you killed them is great, but I don't
You
really
can make
want
a
their
little
dirty
scrapbook
clothes.
out of them, though.
No,
I
thanks.
slap him.
Plus, I don't.
Do you
Okay, guys,
actually?
let's get back
No,
on
I
track.
Okay.
A little
All right, I'm
seriousness
gonna go to
goes
the
a long
Stone
way
Hill
here,
Inn and
folks.
party a bit.
I'm
Can I-
gonna go to the Lion Shield Coster just to sell some of the armor and weapons I have.
Zathira, are you going to the Lion Shield Costa?
I'm going to the Lion Shield Costa.
I'll go with you.
Okay,
I'm
let's
going
go
to
over to
Stone
the Lion
Hill.
Shield Costa.
I'm going to Stonehill to drink.
All right.
Splitting the party.
That's
So
it.
okay, so you guys head to the Lion Shield Coster. What are you trying to sell?
I have 3 daggers, but I'm only gonna sell. I'll sell one of them, and I have 2 light crossbows. I also want to sell.
Yep, Lenine is there, and she smiles. She says, "Yeah,
Is-
oh, welcome back. Oh, you didn't bring your tall friend this time, eh? Oh, thank goodness. He was a lot of something, but something I didn't eat.
Oh, believe me, he's full of something.
Yes, I can
Itself,
tell.
mostly.
Are they talking about me?
Yeah, you're the one that
No,
kept
you
asking her
can't
about
hear
eligible
this.
bachelorettes,
Metagaming.
but you weren't there.
You're not here metagaming. You're not here.
Rockstar.
I'm stomping over to Lion Shield right
No,
now.
you're not, because you don't know what's going on.
So what are you
He is
selling?
great.
Sorry, could you say it again? What are you selling?
1 dagger, 2 light crossbows.
Okay, for the dagger, she'll give you 2 gold, and for the light crossbows, she'll give you 50 gold. Not each, but 50 total.
Oh, woo. So 52 gold total.
Yep.
What is that? 96. Nice, boys. I'm at 296 gold. Hey. Okay.
Now, no metagaming. No.
I have
pocketing
more.
Dragonborn.
Okay, and she says, okay, have a good night. Oh, can I do anything for you, my feline friend?
Yes, my fine woman. I actually am not here to sell anything. I'm actually here to purchase anything if you happen to have any stock.
I do have lots of stock. What are you looking for?
Fantastic. I think I might have asked you before, but I can't quite remember. Do you happen to have any crossbows?
I do. Well, I just got 2 light crossbows from your friend there.
Ah, that's not good. That's not gonna work.
Hand
Unfortunately.
crossbow. Like
Slap her.
No.
Or are you looking for a heavy crossbow? And she pulls out this massive 2-handed crossbow.
No.
No.
No. I'm looking for something in between. You know, like too light, too heavy, just right. That's what I'm looking for.
Like a hand crossbow?
Yes, that's it.
Oh, so that's smaller than a light crossbow, but I can do that. Yeah.
Oh,
give me a
okay. Well, I'm an idiot then. I'm sorry.
Yes, they're very tiny. You can hold them in one hand. You just
Fantastic.
Yeah, I have them here. They're expensive though, because they're
How expensive?
about 75 gold.
Okay. Do I, Craig?
Yeah.
Do I this could be a stupid question, but do I have to be proficient in order to dual wield hand crossbows?
Yeah. So, and the other thing about a crossbow is it has the loading property. So you're going to
That's
shoot
true.
it once, and then you have to spend an action loading it, unless you get the crossbow expert.
Okay.
In which case it makes you ignore the loading property, and you can also shoot your crossbow as a bonus action, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
Okay. You can take multiple shots. But dual wielding crossbows, you could hand crossbows, you'd probably they're not considered. Oh no, they're considered light. Yeah, you could dual wield them.
I completely forgot about the reloading. So
Yeah, it wouldn't. Your dual wielding wouldn't be very effective until you have crossbow expert. But the other thing is, once you have crossbow expert, there's no point in dual wielding them because you can fire it as a bonus action anyway.
That's true.
But it looks really cool.
So would I might be willing to take at least one of those crossbows off your hands. Those hand crossbows.
Of course.
You said 75 gold, correct?
That is the price.
Cool. Here, no. I'm a gentleman, sir. Here's 75 gold, and I
I am
put it
not
on.
a sir.
I pass it over to her.
There you go. You have
Don't
a
insult me with
you
that.
have a hand crossbow.
A crossbow
and she
that
gives
I'm
you she gives you some bolts on the house.
Nice. So nice. All right. So I have bolts on top of my bolts. Fantastic. And now I have an
So
extra.
you can
Now I have
just-
an extra weapon
Okay, I'm gonna go to Stonehill.
that I probably can't use.
Okay.
Wait, what's? Ooh, I want to check out the smithy. Actually, I want to see what's at the smithy.
Okay. I just dropped a hand crossbow.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking
So
of
you're
going
all
to the
set.
smithy as well.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What did you do, Craig?
On your roll 20 sheet, I tried to give you a hand crossbow. Oh no, I accidentally put it in efficiencies.
Well, I was adding that as you were talking.
Okay, so then go ahead. You can drag and drop. You're an adult. Sorry, it's just under items. Just click hand crossbow, drag it, drop it on your sheet. Just not the proficiencies one. Make sure you actually do the item.
Is it in my? I don't think it's in my items. I don't see it.
No. So
So I'm adding it
no.
now.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. If you just go to the compendium, like that little eye, and type in hand crossbow, you can just drag and drop on the sheet. Do you know what I mean?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, on the right hand side, of your page,
Uh-huh.
at the top of the page, there's a little circle with an eye in it.
At the top of my page, there's a little
Not your
circle.
not your character sheet, like of your web page.
Oh, okay.
The chat box, the top of the chat box, there's a little circle with the letter I in it.
Oh, we're good.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah,
find
I
it?
see it. I see it. Yeah. Oh,
So
I
if
see
you click
it. Yeah.
it and then type in hand crossbow, and then don't drag the proficiencies, but if you go down to the actual items, hand crossbow, just drag it and drop it on your sheet, and it'll automatically put the attack in your sheet and add it to your.
Interesting.
I believe in you. Hey, you did it!
There we go.
Hey!
All right.
Sweet. I didn't
So-
know. Sorry, I didn't know that was there.
No, it's okay. I paid money for it, so I want to make sure people use it. Actually, that one's free. But some of the stuff I have in there is from Volos and stuff like that. Okay,
Yeah.
so what about Crust? Are you headed back to the inn as well, or?
I want to go to the smithy.
Right,
that
you
a-
want to go to the smithy. Zathira, you went to the inn?
Oh, smithy.
Oh, I heard you say you were going to go to the stone.
Yeah, I said I was gonna go to the stone, but I'm like, ooh, what's at the smithy? And then decided I wanted to go there.
Alright. The smithy.
So I bump into Crust on my way.
Let's see.
Hey, Crust, how's it going?
Hey, little.
What's up, baby?
Whisper in your ear.
Wait, yes.
I have two of them on me.
Where is it?
Is the smithy not an actual person?
Hey, Smithy.
I'm just trying to see. There's...
I have a Kit Kat, guys. I'm gonna take a break.
Ha!
Have a Kit Kat.
Have a Kit Kat. Babe, do you want a piece of Kit Kat?
I'm back.
That was a long pee.
That was a long piece, yeah. Okay.
No, man. My dinner went right through me.
Oh, and now the whole internet knows.
That's
Ugh.
true.
Yeah, I didn't know it.
2 people streaming.
The
I have
smithy.
Burgers and pizza, man.
Well, I
Yeah,
have
the
pizza for
smithy looks like there's not. It's just like a standard little blacksmith. There's a little dwarven man there running it. He's got red hair, big beard. It's braided with rings in it, and he's just over there. As you walk up, you can hear the clang, clang, clang of something being hammered. Just want to go inside, or
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So you
We
head
broke
around.
down the door.
It sounds like he's out. It sounds like he's actually outside around back. So you head around and you see this dwarf. Like I said, his big beard. He's got goggles on and red hair, and he kind of looks up at you and says, "Oh, well, how do you do?"
I'm good. How do you do?
I do all right, thanks.
I just want to point out that I love how when it comes to in-character moments, there's a pause between when the DM character speaks and then our character speaks. Just there's like a long pause, like what?
He says, what can I do for you? It's getting close to nightfall, so I'm gonna be closing down soon. But if there's anything I can do,
what do you have
after you?
Wares? What, like armors, weapons?
I don't sell a great deal. Honestly, I mostly work directly with the Lion Shield Coster. I just give the things that I make to them, and they pay me. But if you want straight from the source, I can.
Do you have any enchanted weapons? Any swords?
Oh goodness, no! I don't mess around with all that magic crap. It's too much work for what it's worth.
I've lost interest.
She just
walks away.
Find some enchanted weapons anywhere.
Nothing here in Phandalin. Nobody here is good enough with the magic to be doing stuff like that. You're not going to find anything enchanted here unless you're working.
Smack them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, take care. Have a good night. Oh, and thanks for dealing with the red brands.
Crest is bipolar.
The townmaster came by and he mentioned that some strangers from out of town had dealt with it. I assume those are you two, eh?
Yes, we brutally murdered them all.
Well, I thank you dearly for that because they are a bunch of bad people.
They won't be taking any homes and murdering them in the streets anymore.
Do you have any scrap? Like metals or anything you don't have plans for?
I do. That I don't have plans for. I could find something for you. Yeah. You looking for anything in particular, or just some iron and steel?
Just some iron and steel.
Yeah, I can get you a few ingots here and there. Sure. He goes and he gets up some scrap metal and hands it to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you again for taking care of those red brands. Have a good night.
You too. Okay, now let's.
So what did I get exactly?
You can just put assorted scrap metal, and then what are you trying to do with it?
I want to use heat metal on it
and throw it at people.
I don't know the plan for the heated metal, but
okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, just say assorted scrap metal.
I just forgot. I need to check to see if I any of my spells. Sorry, I'm talking to myself at this point.
Heat metal is one of the best spells, man, because you don't have to be touching it. So you can make somebody who's wearing armor. You can put their armor on fire, and then they're just burning inside their armor.
So I apologize. Horrible. I apologize, but are you keeping track of materials when it comes to spells?
Only ones that cost money.
Okay. Because I full transparency. But comprehend language does require soot and salt.
Oh no, that's whatever. It's the stuff. If it costs money, it only if you don't have an arcane it only requires those if you don't have an arcane focus.
Okay.
So but the ones that cost money, if it's not a huge thing, it's whatever. You can just cut the money off when you cast the spell. I'm not going to make sure make sure you go and buy all of your components beforehand. That's stupid. But if you don't have enough money for it, then you know what I mean. But for bigger things, later for resurrection spells that need diamonds worth 100 gold, those you'll have to have.
I saw that there was a level 1 spell that I could have used that required a diamond that was worth 50. Yeah, a chromatic orb, and I was tempted to get it, and I was like, but I need a diamond that's worth 50 GP or more.
That one I'd get for you. That one you could just have, but you just have to bump off 50 gold.
Well, I think it's also specifically the spell also absorbs the diamond.
It doesn't.
Okay. So, it's too late now. I'm not going to change my spells.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, so you guys all made it back to the inn at this point?
Yes, sir.
Drothgar is 6 drinks deep.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All right.
I come bursting out of the bathroom.
Don't go in there.
You went to the bathroom in Barthen's provisions, and you come out of the bathroom at the Long Hill.
I love that. Yes.
You teleported.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are inside, and there are people in here, and you are not paying for a single drink tonight. The townsfolk in here are paying for you. You guys.
Oh,
All the milk I can drink.
all the milk. I
Are
want
there?
all the
So-
heavy alcohols.
Who is in there?
Right now, some people you've never met before. There's an elven woman, who appears to be wearing like vestments of some kind, like religious kind of clothing. There's an older woman, there as well. She's like her 40s probably, so older is probably not a great way to describe her. There, Sildar is there. Lenine actually showed up as well. And
Well, that was
you remember
fast.
Lenine? Yep. She
Lenine?
came after you guys were done at her place. Lenine was the woman from the Lion Shield Coster.
Oh, she doesn't like me.
Who you were asking about all the eligible bachelors.
Speaking of eligible bachelors, the elf
Bachelors
in
and
the
bachelorettes.
religious clothing is probably the one that Lenine told you about, who does look after their shrine.
Sister Gareli?
I'm assuming.
I wanna talk to this. I want to talk to this elvish chick.
Sure, she's there and she says, "It's really wonderful what you did for this town.
No
It's just
problem.
it's just so sad to see it fall to such a horrible group of people. But it's again, I'm glad that you.
Well, happy I could be of service to you.
Anytime.
Yeah,
Hey,
you look
turn
quite religious, but you look quite religious. But would you like a drink?
Oh, yeah, well, I serve the goddess Tamora, so she has no problems with me imbibing. But I would appreciate it. Yes, thanks.
I'll buy you one then.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a silver, or like actually like just a beer is like a couple copper. She
Right.
she takes it and is drinking happily, and she says, "So, you going to be spending a lot of time in Phandalin, or you moving on?
Oh, it all depends.
Depends on what."
I feel like I need to leave.
I feel like this should be a part of I feel like this should be a part of your character now. Whenever you go to say something, you just burst out snickering.
Yeah, you giggle because you giggle around women.
You have ulterior motives.
It's
It
the alcohol.
depends on what my group is doing.
I see. Well,
So, what do you like to do for fun?
I work at the well, like I said, I clean the shrine. There's not much to do fun here.
Oh, shit.
Well, I do a little bit of work for a group of people.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, they've been trying to get me to do some work recently, but I haven't do it. You said you're heading out of town? Maybe you're going to be coming back later?
Plan to.
Well, I have a proposal.
Oh no!
Okay.
And she kind of reaches into like a pocket and she pulls out a jeweled silver comb. She says, "There's a banshee near that lives in an area. A specter, as you. It's most fun of creatures to deal with, but does exist. Her name is Agatha, and I'm trying to get her. She knows the location. Who left? Hello?
Tony left.
Okay, as long as it wasn't because you used to hear this.
Yep.
She knows the location of a spell book from Mage Bowgentle. She's this banshee's a bit of a vain creature, and so giving her this gift and maybe flattering her, which you seem to be so wonderful at, and she winks.
What?
If you could do that, I could definitely. I would be so grateful, and I could reward you.
With what?
Well, I will I'll have to converse with the people that I have come here with.
And then he takes off running out the door, not even talking to us.
Yeah. Says, the Banshee is, I guess, layers of ways from here. I can, and she kind of like describes to you where it is, and so I'll show you on the map where it is. Later.
Okay.
But I will. But yeah. So she says, and then then I'll have nothing else that I need to do for work, so I could do a few more things for pleasure.
Wow.
Carlisle's ears just kind of perk up and slightly turn.
What
No, I'm kidding.
what kind of things?
Oh, just hanging out with people like you in places like this. Having a
Friend
good time.
zoned.
Other such things.
Are there any of those things that you want to do tonight?
No. And she laughs for a second and she smiles. She says, "Oh, not tonight, dear." And she pats you on the cheek and says, "Have a good one." And she walks out, leaving the jeweled comb sitting on the bar for you to take.
Wow.
Oh, you got played,
I don't know if I'm gonna.
boy.
I don't know if I'm gonna do this for her now.
Oh, she played you.
Well,
Remember, scrolls before the.
Well,
Scrolls
I'm gonna have to take it. I'll take it. What's it called?
it is a jeweled comb, like that you
Jeweled
brush your hair with.
Yeah, and just in case you didn't get that, that's a jeweled comb.
Like a
Okay.
honeycomb, except operates differently.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Basically.
so I just had that conversation with her. I'm a few drinks in, not gonna lie.
A
Where
few.
are my friend? Where are my friends?
And as if on cue, they all walk in the door at the same time.
Barkeep, I'll have the biggest glass of milk that you have.
And then everybody starts just paying for everything you guys want. You guys can drink
I
whatever you
will
want.
have the biggest pitcher of beer. I want beer in the biggest possible container, even if you have to get a barrel.
It is given to you in a barrel.
Yes.
I just want to get smashed.
Wow. Well, hey. We do these
After
things
you
in
murder a
He's
bunch of
he's
people
he's
and
drowning
feed
it-
one to a monster.
He's drowning his
Alcohol.
sorrows from striking
Alcohol.
out.
Yeah.
Can I play my bagpipes for the people?
Sure.
Oh my god.
Before or
I
after
would
you
love.
finish.
I kind
Well,
of point
no,
out
no,
we've
no,
been
no.
playing for like over an hour now and we haven't even gotten into combat. We've just been.
That's the point, though. That's fine. Not
Yeah,
all
that should be fun.
have fighting.
Before I want to play before I get smashed.
Yeah, go for it. So go ahead and make a check with your bagpipes. If you click on them, does it ask for what skill to use?
Attribute. Yeah.
Yeah, I think probably charisma.
Okay.
And then just click roll. Oh my goodness! It is.
A nat 20.
So you guys all sit down and you everybody's in the bar and you guys are drinking and Drothgar gets up and pulls out some bagpipes. And there's this shudder that goes through because like bagpipes, they can sound pretty bad.
Yeah.
But Drothgar starts to play and it is the most beautiful bagpipe song you have ever heard in your life. It is like there's not a dry eye in the place. Like tears are coming to people's eyes. It is the most incredible song you've ever heard played on a set of bagpipes.
He's playing a Fandolin rendition of "I'm Shipping Up to Boston."
Yeah, exactly. It's beautiful. and it's amazing. And when you finish Drothgar, the room just explodes into cheers. Like, they're just, yeah, Drothgar! Oh my goodness! He's like, wow!
Who wants to sleep with me? I don't say that. I don't say that.
You do notice the sister Garel in the door frame, kind of just give you a nod before she walks off into the night after that performance.
Ooh.
And yeah, it is amazing.
You humans
And-
so full of surprises. lapping up my milk.
Can't kill someone on the back of a bear, but plays bagpipes like no tomorrow.
And I think that's the scene we fade out on. I think we kind of fade to black as the beautiful song of the bagpipes closes out, and we kind of flash forward to the next morning. You guys are all downstairs, getting your bags ready to head off into the world. Sildar is there outside with you all, and he says, well, wherever you end up going, take care of yourselves, and make sure you make your way back.
We'll be back after we get some radical loot.
I'll definitely be back.
All right.
Drothgar's got some tail he's got to spank.
Yeah,
I do.
Not my
I actually
tail.
do. We don't swing
A
that way here.
woman's.
No, he pulls your tail.
He smiles and he says, well, I wish you the best of luck, and take care of yourselves. And with that, he steps back into the Townmaster's Hall, and I'm going to show you guys the map. So, I've opened it up a little bit so that you guys can see where things are.
There's Thunder Tree.
Yeah, so there. You guys are here in Phandalin.
The Crags.
Cragmaw Hideout. That's where you guys killed the. That's the first cave you guys were. Killed those goblins.
Yeah.
So that was that. So Cragmaw Castle is approximately up here, based on the directions you were given. And Thunder Tree is way up in the north, way up here.
Okay,
What's that Thunder Tree again?
Thunder Tree is the
An
abandoned
amulet.
town that has an amulet necklace and potentially some very other cool loot.
But I mean, we could
and
always.
this is
we could always get it after the castle.
Yeah, I mean,
the
like,
castle
if-
is on the way to Thunder Tree. If none
Exactly.
of us perish gruesomely, I mean.
And where is the thing for the jeweled comb? Just trying to.
This is Agatha's lair.
Oh, okay. So that's where I.
That's where-
what's
that's where-
Wyvern Tor?
So there we go.
That's where the orcs are.
So that we could do castle, then Thunder Tree, and then portage through the woods into Agatha's lair.
To help
and then
Jocelyn
come all the way
get
back
laid.
to Wyvern Tor and then into Phandalin.
Yeah.
A nice big circle.
A nice.
That sounds like a
circle.
plan.
Circle doodles. Yeah.
Too bad we don't
Is-
have the laundry list anymore.
I mean, if
We have
somebody
our
didn't
own
write
laundry
penis on
list.
it, and then insult Zethira.
I wasn't. I think was it the picture of the minion, Craig?
Yep. That pushed it over the edge.
What, do you hate minions?
Yes.
Dude, same.
Wait, really? What?
Yes. Minions are
Same.
the worst.
Yes.
Can we go to Cragmaw Castle instead of discussing the minions?
You guys want to start walking? Okay.
Let's-
So
let's
Cragmaw
start
Castle is about, as you guys can see from my ruler,
I saw
Oops.
your ruler.
it's about 25 miles away.
Hey, Craig, why is there a mark at 2.5 centimeters
Where?
on your ruler?
Anyway, so 25 miles is about how long you'll travel in a day. So if you guys head out now, you will make it to Cragmaw Castle at nightfall.
Okay.
Onward.
Um,
Ow.
do we want to go into the castle at night, or do we want to go into the castle during the day?
Well, we can figure that out
Well,
when we get there because we
Yeah,
can
you
always
still have to
assess.
walk there, man.
Yeah, we
Oh, I
can
know,
always
I was
assess
just-
the
I was just-
situation when we get there.
Okay.
I mean, we have a
Yeah, let's-
rogue
let's
that can
go.
sneak around and scout things out.
Sneaky.
that's
May
me.
also-
The sneaky cat.
Providing he passes his sneak check.
The king of the
Yes, but
castle
that
may
is
also be
metagaming.
sleeping when we get there, so we can stab him in his bed at night when he's asleep.
Who, me?
All right, let's go, boys.
Oh, I thought you were talking... Oh,
Yeah, no, we're not talking about you.
I was like, what? What did I do?
No.
I was just engaging in conversation.
The rogue talks back. The rogue dies.
You have one job. You have one job.
So you
Kick
guys,
around the door.
you guys walk. You guys start walking, and you're on the road for the first little bit, but before too long, you guys break into just open field before heading to the forest, and it's a full day's walk. Like it's like 12 hours of walking. So, what What do you guys do? Are you guys like all stoically silent when you walk?
Let's sing a jaunty tune. You know.
Okay, what song do you sing?
Single Ladies by Beyonce.
Make a performance check.
But your booty
Beyonce.
don't need explaining. All I really need to understand
Where's my
is
performance?
when you talk dirty to me.
Zathira's performance
on the
of Single
back.
Ladies. Yeah, Zathira's performance of Single Ladies is average at best, but it's not terrible. You guys are. You're going around, oh, the single ladies, oh, the single.
Yeah.
Oh, the single. I love the mental image of you guys walking like to the beat, like
Yeah.
oh, the single. That's the
Well, no, we're
backing
doing-
track as you guys are
we're
walking
doing
through the
the,
fields.
The double. We're doing like the dance while walking. You know, the little arm dance shimmy thing.
Yeah, like the weird walk dance
It looks
that
like.
they
Hold
do.
on. It looks like
In a line.
In a line.
I don't know why, but I just got the mental image of Yoshi, like this little like ball of meat, just like wiggling his arms doing the weird walk dance through the field.
Hold on.
It's gold.
I got something perfect for this. Hold on.
This is great.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay. So there's some singing. Do you guys talk at all, or do you just kind of travel and sing?
I wanna inform the
Walking
group
down the
of,
trail,
like,
like
let's talk amongst the group and get to know each other better. I want backstories because we never really got a chance to really know each other, you know.
So who do you want to talk to?
I don't know. Let's talk to Drothgar because he seems the most interesting.
Ouch.
Oh, you want to know about me?
You know what? No, forget you. I'm going to Crust.
Yes. I'm an open book.
I want to talk to Crust. I want to know about his upbringing.
Oh. Well. Born in more of a camp. We'll call it a camp than a town. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you know there, little Mr. Hez. I was referred to Mr. Hez at a young age. You know, would run around, have some fun. And then let me look at my stuff. Hold on.
Do you have this written down somewhere?
No, I'm ad-libbing this.
I love it because you and Zach are the only ones I haven't done backstory with yet.
no metagame.
One day there was some
Every
some
other
people.
paragraph just.
Yeah.
some people came into our small little camp, and they tried to steal our stuff. Okay, and little Mr. Hez didn't like that at all. So I got in a little tussle with the one guy, and I killed him.
How old were you?
Huh? You know,
How old
like
were you
8 or
with that?
9. You know.
Yeah, but like he's also half orc, so you.
But you know, I was scared, and when people asked who did it, I pointed to the kid that no one liked, and he got arrested, and he's in jail still. I'm kind of sad about it, but I'm okay with it at the same time.
Now, Crust, I have one a few questions.
I'm
but
not
my main
finished.
question. Hang on, I have a question.
Let's hear it.
You're half orc, right?
Mm.
Who was the orc? Your mom or your dad?
Daddy.
Daddy orc. Oh.
Mm.
Oh, mama liked him big. Okay.
So I never knew my mom, actually.
Oh.
I got
Never knew my
popped out, and she ran away.
Wow.
Yeah, she didn't like the large teeth I have.
She didn't like the orc that ruined her
Wait,
appearance.
hold up. She didn't
A
like the
pretty
teeth
little-
that you
The pretty
But
little
had
flower.
around with an orc?
She was blind.
Wait.
How did she see the teeth of you then?
She felt
So-
them when
so
she
was-
worked to me.
Was
So she didn't know she
was
made
the
it with an orc.
intercourse the intercourse with your parents consensual?
I didn't ask my dad about that. That's kind of weird. Anyway,
Wow.
back to my
Okay,
story.
let's get back to
to
your
my story. All right. So, after everyone found out that I was the one who actually, killed the guy with my 2 thumbs. These 2 guys right here. I ran away. I couldn't take the pressure anymore. And that caused me to start, having to steal to get money to eat and stuff. And I love the thrill. And just kind of been, had an eye for valuables and love the thrill of stealing. I have been locked up before. They think I've changed. I haven't, in all honesty. But yeah, that's me.
Interesting. I like you, Crust.
I make out with you.
Wow.
No.
What? No, it's okay. Don't worry.
You go to make out and you're just met with like.
I'm gonna slap you in the face with my tail.
I used charm person on her.
Oh
No.
please, you're not doing this.
No.
To let you force somebody
This
to
is-
make out with
this
you
is-
through magic. It's a bit too close to some other things.
Can I cast
I take after
hold
Daddy's
person?
footsteps.
Oh
Can
my.
I paralyze Crust in his attempt to make out with me?
I don't know if he actually did try to make out with you.
We don't know that yet.
I
Did
don't
you
even
try?
know that yet.
I don't even
No,
know
that was weird. We had a moment. I don't want to ruin it.
Okay.
He says after the fact.
All right. So I think one backstory is good for now. We'll maybe on another journey we'll hear another
Yeah.
person's. But
Crust took a
As-
full 12 hours.
yeah, it's a long
I
story.
did every single detail, like
Yeah.
to the bone.
You guys eventually find yourselves walking through the woods, and before too long, you can see off in the distance Cragmaw Castle. So let me just get some suitable music, and
I'll eat the rest of my Pringles.
oh, this isn't be nice, is it?
It's
Okay, let me check one thing.
Zathira brought Pringles to the traveling to the hike.
These are my Pringles, Drothgar. Get your own.
I wasn't saying I want some, I was just saying you brought Pringles.
Do you want some? I'll give you one.
No.
Okay, so you guys are approaching the south. Just is up.
Are we approaching from the south?
They're coming in from the east.
The torches are lit! Was it Gondar?
Gondor calls for aid.
Gondor. Why was I
Gon-
thinking Gondar?
I don't know, but it's disgusting.
Well, it is. I'm
Now
assaulted
all of
myself.
China knows you're here.
That's my
You-
favorite part. Now
you-
all of China knows you're here. Perfect. It's so good.
You have alerted the horde.
So you have a
It's alerted the bees.
You can see there's it looks like up ahead of you there is what looks to be the crumbling ruins of a castle on a hill.
Ruins.
Yeah, and you can see it up in the distance. There's some light coming out of it, like through you can see the holes in the wall and stuff. There is some flickering lights coming from it, but it's up ahead. What would you like to do?
Can we like check our surroundings for any possible like traps and
Guards.
stuff? Guards, like make sure.
You guys are
there's-
still a ways away. Like I'm not getting. You guys aren't right up against it yet, because if in case you want to send somebody ahead or whatever you want, like I don't want to decide that for you. So you guys can walk up as a group or just send one person ahead to scout. It's up to you guys. But what do
Carlisle?
you?
Carlisle, do you want to go alone and scout, or do you want us to come with you
I
until a
would
certain point?
prefer. Actually, let me see what I have. Because I think.
I want to play my bagpipes again.
Wait, no, that's okay. We don't need 2 fantastic performances in one night. You'll take away all of our.
Rolls a
High
natural
rolls.
1.
That was a day ago.
You'll take away all.
It only
of our,
works when I'm
all of our good
intoxicated.
rolls. I will say, I will take one other person with me, but they hang back a ways.
Who do you want to
Would
pick?
you like to take?
Who do I want to pick? Oh boy, so many good choices. I will take Yoshi.
Yes.
Yoshi is oddly very stealthy, so.
Yeah, I will roll.
All right. So we see
Take out my
Carlisle.
longbow.
Carlisle is slowly walking, and Yoshi is rolling behind him.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I forgot.
Silently rolling.
They see me
Alright.
roll. Boom.
I would like to know like how his longbow and sword act as he rolls.
They're bendable.
Bendable.
They're very flexible.
Yeah, they're very flexible.
Okay, so the rest
Okay,
of us just kind of hang
so-
back.
Yeah, sure. So let's get this music isn't nearly creepy enough. So let's get favorite tracks on. Let's pen. Okay. So, you guys make your way slowly up to the side of the alone, without the rest of your, just the two.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are, I'm assuming, trying to scout out.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I did something backwards. Give me a sec.
Oh no, how could you?
Well, whatever it was, we didn't see it.
I know I'm on a different page for.
Ooh.
I'm trying to heal. I have to poly this whole. It's an outside, an inside, so I have to reveal the whole map and then invert healing, which is very hot. You guys kind of creep up. Can I have both of you make stealth checks as you get up closer to the side of? So you,
Oh my.
Where's my stealth?
It should be in your skills. Second from the bottom.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
so stupid. Okay, what did you guys roll? I can't see right now.
I got
we-
12.
A 12 and a 13, yeah.
So you guys creep your way up to the side of the building, and is the hope to just kind of walk around the whole building once? And
I'll say
decide
I'll say yes unless Yoshi has any objections.
Nah. I'm just rolling right behind you, man.
roll it.
Yeah.
Paid. Okay.
Specifically the Weird Al version.
Yes.
Okay.
Trying to catch me white and nerdy.
Just doing dirty. Yeah, so you see, I've almost actually properly revealed the map. So very soon you'll be able to see what you can see. Sorry, it takes a minute to do it all. Picture this as if I was as if we were sitting at a table and just putting a map.
Yep.
Takes a minute. Oh,
Yeah, the corners keep folding up. You gotta try and find something to stick them down, and
that's a pain.
In the meantime, Krustin and Zathura, you guys want to play hacky sack?
Yeah?
Cool.
I'll hacky
Let's
your
do it.
sack.
Should we play it with a dong?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play hacky sack with an actual sack. You're a genius.
Every time someone kicks it.
He just
Why is this not working? Sometimes Roll20 just drives me.
Yeah.
Just give me 5 minutes. This is the perfect opportunity to pee if anybody has to.
Drothgar, go long.
Go long. I already am.
Thunderous clap. All right, I'm going to take advantage of Craig's.
Well, he
Suggestion
said do
to-
so if you have to. Sorry, by the way, I was writing down.
I'm gonna go
some
grab
stuff
some
in my
chickens.
character sheet.
Sort of.
Pardon?
Ever be so.
Oh, little bish.
Takes a second. Haha, I'm
Whoa.
doing it. I'm doing it.
That's okay.
Keep quiet.
Oh my goodness, guys, it's almost ready.
Why don't you get your laptop and play like game or something?
Okay. This is what you see. Yoshi and Carlisle.
You want the whole Switch or you just want the controller so you can watch
Okay.
it on the TV?
So I've got Yoshi.
Round the outside. Round the outside.
I mean, as long as you're watching, like...
So you guys have made your way around the
Was too short to get it. Oh gosh! Why would you
Holy
do that? That was so cold.
Yeah, it was.
That was pretty dang crisp, bro.
I'm gonna mute Tony until he's back. It's really distracting. Tony, are you back?
You
Tell us when you're back. I'm muting. There we go. Server muted. Okay, so so this is what you and Yoshi, Carlisle and Yoshi, this is what you guys see. So up here you've got the front doors, and it looks like there's some steps here. There's some rubble around the outsides that you might have might have a hard time climbing.
Some steps, sorry, at the side here? Is that where you were talking about, or?
Over here.
Yeah, that's where I pointed, okay.
Yep.
And where did you say that was what was going to be hard to climb, or?
No, like these things of rubble, like here and here, they go all the way up the tower, so it's probably, it'll be very difficult.
Not with my cat's claws, no, my feline agility, whatever. That's more for combat, though. I'm making a bad joke. I kind of want to press my luck and see what else is there that, like, in terms of potential information, but I don't want to do it without the rest of the party.
It's fair.
Yoshi, do me a favor.
Yes.
I will stay here and watch while, if you are okay with getting the rest of the party.
I will go get them.
Okay.
So I roll back.
Okay, you roll down the hill, boing, boing.
Yeah. We're really stealthily, as loudly as I can.
Okay, I'm gonna see if Tony, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, I had you server muted because you guys were loud, so I just muted you.
I figured that would have been the case.
Okay, so Yoshi rolled down the hill and got you guys. So Crest, Zathira, and Shrothgar. Are you guys gonna climb back up with Yoshi?
Yep.
Yoshi, come with.
Do we have to also do stealth checks?
Yes, as you're walking up, I need you all to make stealth checks.
He wouldn't have made you do it if you hadn't have asked.
You're not wrong.
Dang it. Where's my stealth? Wow.
Second from the bottom. There you go.
I don't know if David's back. I rolled it. I rolled an 11 plus something, so.
Yoshi, did you tell the party what we found, or should I?
Yoshi, you can. No.
Yoshi, you can, Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi, you can.
Well, let's wait until.
No, you guys go ahead. David will catch up.
Okay. Yes, I informed the party of what I found. So, my idea is, I feel as though this here would be a less guarded entrance, and we can potentially sneak in unnoticed.
Sneak in where?
I just pointed it out if you were looking at your screen.
I just got back.
There you go. It's
Why did the map, like... There we go.
Okay.
Like a shift ping.
Oh, so this is the castle entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so
there's also a front door here.
there's a front door here, but there's a side entrance here that I feel like would be less guarded. But since we are a democracy, I didn't want to just go in all gung ho.
If you want, and you want to make sure it's
Can kick down the door.
No,
there's no. Look, if you look over here, the door is already kicked down. Okay.
Let's pretend that we kicked that down.
I can cast Silent Image over here to distract any guards.
Well, we don't know exactly what's there yet as well. Like, you could be distracting nothing.
True. You know, you're the rogue.
Yes,
I will follow your lead.
Just thinking aloud here. I wouldn't want you to waste a spell slot.
Stealth is not my forte, but I will use Silent Image at some point this game.
Yes.
I mean, this adventure.
So if we are all in agreement, then I feel like going through this. Sorry, hold on. I grabbed my character. Sneaking through here would be the best option. Any naysayers?
Sure.
Nay.
Nay. So I will sneak my way over to the stairs and attempt to and
just clips through the castle.
Well, I'll check the door if it's unlocked.
There's no door. It's
there's
just
no
some
door.
stairs leading up to a door.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Guess it's unlocked.
Do you want us to follow you, or do you want us to stay back here?
Follow, but at a distance.
I'm just gonna go like right here.
Yeah, so this overgrown path leads to this passage that climbs up into the wall.
Okay.
There's a large iron door standing there, sheltered from the direct outside whatever happened to this castle. It looks like the door is locked.
Okay, I will attempt to unlock the door.
Let's see those thieves' tools.
Where did you go? What do
Should dexterity.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, well, just go over to. It should be down under tools and proficiencies on the left-hand side of your page. If you scroll down below your skills, there's passive perception. Then right below it says thieves' tools.
No, I see that. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was clicking the equipment, thinking I was doing something. That's my bad.
Okay, yeah,
Ooh.
you feed in and you click, and the door opens up.
All right, I look in.
Yep.
I look into the room to see if I can see anything.
You see.
Housekeeping?
Hello, housekeeping. No, I don't.
You see. Sorry, I'm
No,
just gonna
it
try.
worked.
Oh, my allergies are acting up.
Time to travel. It's Saturday at 8 a.m.
Let's see. This big. Sorry, it's a lot to. Boom. You can see that.
Hmm.
I see
Ow.
that. No
Is
enemies.
that a worm on the ground?
What?
Oh no, you shouldn't be able to see it. My bad.
It's a worm.
Well, I mean,
No,
we
it's
wouldn't
a
have it.
it's a It's a curtain. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
step on it.
I mean, it's not a big deal. You can see past it. You know, there's
I kind of,
nothing there now.
as looking in, I kind of reach over my shoulder, gesturing for the party to move in as I push through the door.
I want to be already behind him.
Yeah, you just turn around. Ugh.
Just like, oh!
Drop guards
mean,
are going.
I want to kick down the door.
I wanted to. Drothgar's not
And
even
Crust is
following us.
just, sitting down sitting in the grass over there.
I'm enjoying the.
So
the
I
view.
lean over my shoulder and whisper, "Left or press forward."
Zithira whispers back to me.
Left or
There's a-
press forward.
Goes all the way
Yoshi.
back to crust.
Press forward.
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 Okay.
go
well,
through the line.
all right.
It's gotta go through the line. Yoshi's gotta say it, then Drothgar's gotta say it.
Oh my gosh! I started something I shouldn't have. I didn't
Okay,
mean for
we
this
vote
to
forward.
happen. Yes. Well, okay. We'll push forward into the castle. What do we see anything?
So there's a curtain. Looks
Okay.
like.
So I'll slowly push aside the curtain to look past it.
That's when you see this room. You see this room. Boom.
Can I do a perception check to see for secret doors?
You looking specifically for secret doors? Sure, go ahead.
Well, like just anything of importance. Perception. Ooh.
It doesn't look like there's any secret doors. You see some locked doors to your left, or it's not locked doors, sorry, closed doors. Over here to the right, to the left, you see another curtain up ahead, and that's just.
All right. So what do we want to do? Do we want to do another curtain, or do we want to do another door?
If I had to guess where this king guy is going to be, King Grawl or whatever his name is, I would
he's
assume,
even here. Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume it'd be like over here or over here. It'd be in one of these big towers.
Okay.
So we could go
to the right then.
Yeah, we can go through this door or the forward-facing curtain. I feel like we probably have a better chance of kind of peeking through the curtain without being seen, as opposed to opening a door.
Okay.
Colin, are you just making sure, Crest, are you keeping up with them? Or are you like watching the door?
Yeah, no, I'm keeping up with them. Sorry, I forgot to move my guy.
That's okay. Make sure.
Okay. Well, either way,
Jumps right in the
we
middle of
can
us.
check the curtain first and kind of peek in and see what's past there, and if there's nothing there, then we can go through the door. And
Yeah, very
I'm
stealthily.
going in and
like,
out
just,
of my voice right now, like.
just like peel the curtain back just enough to like
I was gonna
put
say,
your eye
Through
through
the
it.
curtain, and your eyes just like pop. Your head pops through the curtain.
No, just enough to like have your eye look through it.
Yeah, I'll do that just enough so I can see the area beyond the curtain.
Okay. So
I'm standing directly behind
peek
you.
in.
This is not
You
helping
can
myself.
You see this? So that's a ruler.
That's a ruler. We see a ruler, guys.
Why is it marked at the 2.5 centimeter mark?
So in this
Ooh.
room, it's
Oh.
so. One sec. Yeah, this tower has almost completely collapsed. Although
Okay.
the ground floor still has a little open space, there are rotting crates and ancient barrels that show provisions were once stored here. There's a heavy curtain, obviously, that you just pulled through that blocks to the south, and there's an intact door to the east. And to the north, there's a short passage leading through the rubble before there's like a screen of canvas.
Okay. So I guess we proceed east.
So
what do we-
there's a canvas. There's another curtain here. I know you can see it. There's another.
Okay, I guess I peek through that curtain too.
Yeah, and you look through and it's what you thought. It's like a hidden entrance inside,
Ah.
one that you
Wow.
couldn't see from the outside.
Wow.
Wow.
Do we want to
So
examine this door?
Well, if you want to check the crates, I know they're rotting and nasty provisions, but there could be potentially something hidden, like a diamond in the rough. Well,
Should I roll a perception check again? Is that something we need to do, or do we just search the crates?
If you would like to search the crates, yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
I will make the best perception check ever to seeing the light of day.
It is full of rotting, gross, disgusting stuff.
Ah, just as I thought. These
So-
crates are nasty.
I kind of look over at the party like, so are we the only ones doing work, or are you guys going to search too?
Yeah, boys.
Pointing between Zathira and I. And then I proceed to
How
go
about
to
you
the
say
door
that
and
to me again when I have to save you?
And then I
Hey,
proceed.
Drawfar, you gonna do something?
I kind of, after saying that, shuffle towards the door and begin to picklock it.
Yeah, the door is not locked.
Oh, cool. Okay.
The door is trapped, and you blow your arm off.
Oh no, like there's some nasty stories that I've heard of, like, yeah, I'll tell you later, but anyway, sure, I pushed the door open enough so I can see inside. if there's anything
You
in
see-
Pop your head through again.
I knew he was gonna say that too. I'm like, I begin to pick lock the door. The door is unlocked. Oh,
You see another room. There's a curtain to the south and a door straight
Okay.
ahead of you.
well,
There's a lot of like hallways and stuff in this
I would
castle.
say that's driving me crazy.
so
There's
there's
a lot.
so
It's a big castle.
There's a
so-
banging next door.
I walk in. The
Drothgar just pushes you aside and walks in first.
springing the floor trap.
Yeah.
Falls 100 feet.
Without the bear.
Instantly dies.
We're giving the DM ideas. So curtain or door?
I want to know what's in this area, and you're right in front of the door, right?
That's true. Yes. I check the door if it's unlocked.
This door is locked.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
So I go to use my thieves' tools to pick it open.
Sure. Go ahead and that. And also, as you're doing that, make a perception check.
Okay, so I'll do thieves' tools first.
Yep, because it's all
And-
happening at the same time.
Perception.
Well,
Yeah, so you're picking the lock, and as you're doing that, you can kind of listen, and something that you're doing makes you like break your lock off the door, because you hear voices on the other side of the door in a heated discussion. A loud, growling voice is demanding payment for something, and there's a silky, smooth reply.
Do I recognize the voices at all?
But your lock pick is now broken off in the door, so you're not going to be able to pick the lock.
That's-
Ooh. Sounds
Knock
like
on
you
it.
need to kick it down.
Well, hold on. No.
You still have your thieves' tools, but it just means like you failed the check. So you,
Yeah. So I like gesture for everybody to shut the hell up while I'm listening in on this conversation. Do I
have an idea?
can I hear them clearly, or is it like a muffled yelling and?
it's muffled. It's muffled because it's
Okay.
through an iron door. So
Oh, okay. So I can't pick the lock. And what's worse is that there's people on the other side. Who those people are, I have no clue. I
start
can't make out
stretching out my
anything.
leg.
I can't make out anything that they are saying. And I can't pick any more locks. So
Can I make a suggestion?
yeah.
I feel like this could be a very good time for silent image.
But
Um,
I think you need to see the room in order to do that, don't
No,
you?
so my idea
Yes.
is that we all kind of like hide in this room here.
Okay.
I can cast silent image in front of the door in the shape of a small goblin. You can knock on the door and run back over here.
We could also.
That's true because I can. Yeah, that's true.
I could
I
turn
mean-
into a rat and see what's going on the other side.
Can you?
Would you be
I
able to
can
fit?
turn into a rat.
Can you fit under the door?
you wouldn't
I
be able
am
to
a
fit under the door.
tiny
wouldn't be able-
beast.
You wouldn't be able to fit as a rat, but if you turn into like a spider or something, you could definitely.
I could turn into a spider, yes.
I didn't know you could
I
do
like.
that. I want this to
Yeah,
happen.
I really
Forget my
like this
silent
idea.
image.
Yeah, I really like this idea, and I gesture towards the door as in like, go ahead.
Alright, cool. I'll turn into a spider.
Okay, so I don't have like a spider token, but I'm just gonna make your token really, really tiny.
Okay.
Make sure you zoom
Now
in.
I'm Hez. Hello. Okay, so you guys watch as Head just kind of has looked, or Crest kind of looks around, and then yoink zoops into this teeny tiny little spider, and you're gonna crawl through the door and see.
He's gonna break down the door.
All right, you, not quite.
I still kick it down.
It's just like one of his little spider legs is just.
So, Crust, as you make your way
Whoa!
into the room,
I see
It's
a
just-
bear.
It's
I feel
100!
We don't know that yet.
Sorry.
so Crest, you can see this chamber has been set up as a crude living space, with thick furs thrown on the floor to serve as carpets, old trophies hanging on the walls, a large bed to the north, and a brazier of coals burning brightly. A round table with several chairs stands to the south near the door, and near the table on the floor is an unconscious dwarf who looks like he's badly. Also in the room, having a very heated conversation, you see a tall, menacing-looking bugbear. It's a bigger bugbear than any of the other ones you've. He's got scars all over his body. One of his eyes is just like milky white, where it's blind.
Emphasized by the fist on his icon.
Yeah, yes, he's angrily talking down to what looks to be a dark elf, a drow.
Ooh. We know speak of drow. So
there's drow and dark elf. Just as a side note, are the same thing. It's these dark-skinned elves. It's the black elves. So, and that you hear him say, "Listen, we have been trying to get this money from you for ages. We want to sell you the map. That's all we need. We have the map, we sell it to you instead of giving it to you. That's all. We want the money." And you see the elf kind of saying, "Yes, of course, but the deal was to just give it to us. I don't know why you've decided that this can't be the case anymore." And he rolls his eyes a little bit. He says, "Before we do that, I need to question the dwarf anyway. I understand you've worked him over quite a bit, but I need my time."
Is that it?
Yeah, it's kind of a similar conversation going back and forth. There's like,
Okay.
We kick down the door.
You don't know what's happening. So.
I'll come to this side, back to here,
Mhm.
turn back into my beautiful self,
Ba-doing!
and I tell them everything you just said.
Okay.
Now, do you tell us quietly, or do you tell us in a tone where they can hear us through the door?
To be fair, it is an iron door, and I feel like we can be quiet, but we don't have to be too quiet.
Yeah, no, I kind of quietly tell them. Yeah.
So, what do we do then? Like,
do we?
You obviously tell us. You said you tell us everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gundren, what do we do about Gundren then? Like, we can't risk him getting hurt any further than he already is.
The fact that this door is closed really bothers me.
Well, we haven't
do
been
we want
there yet.
No, I know, but Crust described the room.
Yeah.
I would like to know what's in here. Can Crust go back into his spider and examine that room?
I don't want to waste it.
Oh, okay.
From let's say I walk. Let's say can we see if we can go over the rubble into that room?
It would be a climb. Like you'd have to climb up a good 70 feet and then climb down the other side.
Slide down. Oh.
Yeah.
That's
it
not
would.
wow.
You could try, but.
Do we want to just burst through and
could just go for the element of surprise? Yeah.
Can we also give a little peeksy doodles behind this curtain, just real quick?
Yes, I walk over and I just slide the curtain back a little bit just to see if anything's in there, just to satisfy the curiosity.
Yeah, you poke your head in there, and when you do, on the other side, you're kind of surprised because you lock eyes with a creature that you recognize to be a hobgoblin, and he looks at you and he says, "Well, we don't have any cat people, do we?" And you hit the other one, so, "No, we don't!" And they're gonna run over to attack you.
Oh.
So we're gonna roll initiative.
David.
This is why you only put your eye through the curtain.
I did!
You locked eye.
I locked eye.
You locked eye. And he immediately knew you were a cat.
Apparently hobgoblins have fantastic eyesight.
Yeah.
They do. They've been listening to you guys for a while. You were talking. There was only a curtain between you two, so they were trying to figure out what was going on.
And this could potentially alert the other guys in the other room now. So we're basically we're in for a fight.
This is initial roll, right?
In there, man.
No, and I'm stuck where I am.
I know we got it. No, it's just if you want to move yourself, you have to do it before we got into combat.
Yep.
Now we're in combat, so you gotta.
Yep. I'm stuck. I'm stuck where I am. So if these hobgoblins.
No, you can
decide to
move
attack
through
me-
allied spaces. You're fine.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah, that's you can move through ally spaces. You just can't move through enemy spaces.
Right.
Guys, now we're fighting.
Yeah, I'm excited. You guys made it to
fine.
a fight.
Fine. Only like 2 hours into the game.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, did I roll that for? Oops, I rolled that on Yoshi by accident. Yoshi should be 17.17.
Guys, you like my whopping 2.1?
Yeah,
Man, you roll horrible initiative like every single time.
Oh, that's not false, okay?
That's not false.
I rolled a 12.7 before.
Drothgar.
We walked
Not
right
false.
into this. I'm just kind of laughing because it's like, David, I want to check behind the curtain. And then Carlisle's like,
I
yeah,
said you
sure,
said
I'll do
behind
it.
the curtain.
And then I was just like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And then, oh.
So
Hobgoblins just listening to us the whole time.
yeah. So Drothgar, you watch as Carlisle pulls the curtain. You hear that yell, and Carlisle kind of leans back and reveals the room to you, and you see ahead of you what's going on. You are the first person to act. What would you like to do?
Kick down the door.
I say, hi, beach, and I want to javelin this guy.
You want to just throw a javelin at him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can move just to let you know if you wanted to. But yeah, okay, go for it. Let's see the javelin. A 12 is not gonna cut it. He is wearing some. These guys are wearing some beefy armor. Like it looks intense.
really?
It ching glances off of his armor and he looks at you and cracks his neck and says, "All right, time to take out these guys."
I'm sorry.
Do you want to move at all, or?
I'll go right here.
The beefiest one of all of us.
All right, Yoshi, you're up.
Yeah, call it my long. No, I'm kidding.
That's a good plan.
No.
There's nothing wrong with your longbow,
Yeah, I mean,
man.
like, you can move over here and longbow him.
Do I have like my fire breath thingy majiggy or something?
Your poison breath? Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll want to move here to use it because you probably
Move
don't.
Where? I'll move it.
Because you probably don't want to get Carlisle in it, but if you'd
Yeah,
like to try
boy.
and use your
Yeah,
poison
I'll-
breath.
I'll use my poison breath. How do I use it?
So you're only going to be able to hit one of them. So which of them do you want to hit?
The one on my left.
The one on your left. Okay, so this guy here. Okay, so on your page you should see something that says breath weapon.
Yeah.
Just
I
click on
see
the
it.
little speech bubble. Boom. Oh, you rolled very bad. Okay. What's your Constitution modifier?
The big number.
It's the 113.
No. What's the big in scale, not in value?
Oh,
It's
one.
a 1. Yeah. Okay. 9, 10, 11. So DC is 11. So he's gonna make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, so he only takes a little bit of damage from it, but so what does it look like? So you run over and just kind of breathe
Yeah,
out
I'm
this,
just like, yeah, okay.
yeah, and you breathe out this cloud of poison. It's like this poisonous gas that just fills the room, and he coughs a little bit, but you see him cover his mouth and kind of snarl a little bit.
Yeah,
but-
and then I roll back.
Okay.
Oh, you're
So
just
you
gonna
were- you were
you're just
here,
gonna you're
so
just
you
gonna leave
land.
you're just gonna leave me to take the attack. Okay, cool. Bye.
Yeah.
You can get back to there if you want.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
You're still
Alright.
letting me take the attack. Okay.
It is now the hobgoblin's turn, so this one's going to step in front. Alright, so the one is going to shoot you with a longbow, and the other one is going to hit you with his longsword.
Oof.
So longsword first, that's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, you take 3 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and then the longbow is going to get shot at you, that's a 14 to hit.
Yep.
That's another 3 points of piercing damage.
That's
Alrighty.
not too bad.
Yep. Okay, so they start attacking.
Cool.
And Crust, you swear you can hear a voice beside the door go, "What's that?"
Oh.
Carlisle, you're up. What do you want to do?
Oh no.
All right. I after being hit, I just kind of slowly look at the hobgoblin in front of me and raise my finger to him. and cast Toll of the Dead.
Oh. Okay. You cast Toll the Dead.
I cast Toll of the Dead. You guys hear like backwards speech. My eyes roll into the back of my head, and you just hear.
Yeah, there's a weird bell noise. Okay, that's horrifying. DC 12 Wisdom save. Yeah, that hits, and he takes the higher.
So the three is if I'm trying to remember why I put the 2 numbers there, but
because the 3 is if he's not damaged, and the D12 is if he is damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You watch as you guys hear the bell noise ring out, and you watch as the guy in front of him just collapses.
Oof.
He just falls into a heap on the ground in front of him.
People definitely heard that bell.
It's not that loud of a bell.
It's not that loud, but either way, I move back over here.
Okay.
Your turn, Yoshi!
Alright, Crust, you're up.
I want to cast heat metal on his armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and click the spell for me.
Doesn't he? Oh, okay.
No, click the big description of it, because I want to see the range.
How do I do that?
The little speech bubble? On your actual spells page. On the actual spells page.
Okay. 1 second. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I don't see a speech bubble.
Okay, so I will teach you. So you're on your spells page.
Yeah.
So you're going to want to click on that, or sorry, just click the... Did that work?
Nope.
No. Okay. Then you click it. You click the little eye next to it. How did you make Charm Person appear? Okay, whatever. The range is 60 feet. You can right? Heat metal, range 60 feet. So that's all I needed to know. Okay. Okay, so I can't remember how it works though. Choose a manufactured metal object. You can cause the object to glow red hot. Okay, yeah, and then until the spell ends, you can use your bonus action on each turn to cause the damage to happen again. Oh yeah, and it has disadvantage on attack rolls because he can't take the armor off. Like he can't. It takes 10 minutes to take off heavy armor.
That's gnarly.
So you watch his armor just start to glow red hot. He's like hot, and he starts screaming as his armor begins to just melt his flesh.
Somebody shut him up.
He does succeed on the saving throw, so he only takes half damage, but he's still taking damage. Okay, so yeah, he's hot, and he's starting to yell as it's getting hotter and hotter. Crust, Zathira.
That's me.
Sorry, Crust, did you want to move at all?
No, I'll just stand beside the door that has a bunch of other people on the other end.
Okay.
Do I have to move to an open square, or can I move on the square, attack, and then move back to an open square?
You can do that, yes.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna move right beside Crust, and this guy's looking a little hot, so I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on him.
Okay.
It's a lot of spell casting this round, and breath weapons.
Yeah. So the giant freezing hands close around the metal armor, and there's this noise as just a bunch of steam comes off of him. That hurts him. He's screaming in pain still as he is now simultaneously being frozen and burnt. You're moving back.
Yeah. He's getting both 3rd degree burns and frostbite.
And that's your turn?
Does mage armor count as a bonus action?
No.
Passing time is 1 action.
The spell mage armor doesn't help you because your scales give you mage armor.
So there's basically no point in casting that.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Alright. At the top
Um,
of the... Sorry. That's
No,
your
it's
turn,
not-
then?
Yeah, there's really not much else I can do.
Okay. At the top of the round, the screams have alerted the bees.
Uh-oh.
Not the bees.
No! Not the bees!
I'm waiting for things to. Yeah.
To be fair, I should have done Toll of the Dead when one of them was damaged, but I just wanted to do it.
That one
Yeah.
was damaged.
The one was damaged because of Yoshi.
That's why he died.
Oh, he actually. Oh, sorry. I thought he only took 3 hit points of damage. So.
Oh, no, he died.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Sorry, that was my bad. Yeah.
Oh, they just keep coming.
Oh boy.
Wow.
The bees.
Craig, have you had it? Craig, have
How
you had...
many of them?
Craig, have you had enough of us? Like he's had enough of our characters.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
You
Wait,
guys just
what?
alert. You guys. So this is the thing. You guys did like bypass most of the dungeon, but there's now a screaming man that is kind of alerting the bees.
Why does this one have the icon on him?
Because he's a bigger boy.
I mean, you haven't technically seen him, but he's a bigger goblin.
Oh no.
Okay. So I'm going to.
holy crap.
A lot of goblins, man.
So
Cliffhanger?
this goblin token outside and this hobgoblin outside, you can ignore them. I'm just using them for my initiative tracker, so they're not actually there. So don't worry.
Yo, hold on. I gotta zoom out. Hold on. Oh lord. Oh lord.
This does not look good. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh, and they rolled a natural 20 on initiative.
Ah, TPK
Because not
boys.
only do we have 8 goblins, we also have everybody in this room and a wolf on top.
Yeah.
All right. So that's their turn though. Their turn is moving into position, so they're done. So Drothgar, you're up. You know, I'm thinking it might be time, Drothgar.
Yeah, Drothgar,
I
get
agree.
mad.
Yeah, I'm going to have to move out here to this boy. 25. Yeah, raging.
Okay.
Yep, raging.
And I can just like do the totem spirit right away, right?
It's automatic. It's part of the raging. So your rage might look a little bit different now. Does like a bear spirit come around you? Like, what does it look like when you rage now?
Yeah,
just
I
shouts.
mean, can like physical things change for me?
If you want, nothing too drastic.
Yeah, so I mean, you can see my teeth start to get large and sharp,
Nice.
like a bear. My fingernails start to get pretty tough and
Like
and
a
long,
bear.
like a bear too. And yeah, just like sort of a darkness sort of starts surrounding me, and it starts like raising. So it starts to like darken the room a bit, as if a giant bear is about to stand up. You know how like
Alright.
in those movies, there's a guy innocent, and then all of a sudden a huge grizzly bear just starts walking out, and then just stands up on his 2 hind legs, and it's just like absolutely massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sort of like something like that just goes on, just a huge darkness around me.
Jeez. Big scary boy. Alright, I'm gonna put this this little symbol on you so I remember you're raging. And then, would you like to hurt this man?
I would like to hurt the man with my greatsword.
Oh!
Ooh.
You swing down and you just like you hit him right in like his clavicle, and it cuts right down to like his right clavicle down to his left hip, and you just cut him in half.
Ooh.
He's just gone.
Drothgar-san.
Well, the beefy goblin's done.
So much for him being beefy.
Wow.
All right,
Yeah, wow.
Yoshi, you're up.
Wow.
There's a goblin in front of you, a hobgoblin past him. There's a
Well,
lot.
So the goblin in front of me, let's pull out my longbow and just shoot him
Let's see
in
it.
the balls.
Oh, okay.
Balls. Oh.
You do in fact shoot him in the balls. He doesn't die, but he
dang
kind of
it.
lets out a
Ruptured testes.
His
Yeah.
lower area is just
His
gone.
left testes gone, right?
Old lefty is gone. He lets out a noise like a wounded animal, and he kind of like shrinks up a little bit.
The arrow lands in front of the hobgoblin with the testy on it.
Yeah,
God.
no, it hits the wall beside his head. Just in the wall.
And
do
then
you
I
wanna-
move behind the corner here.
Okay.
Like a wuss.
You roll. Okay.
Yeah, he just.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, the hobgoblin is gonna go now. He's gonna pull out his. He's still holding his bow, and he's gonna shoot at Crust because he can see Crust. Here comes the shot.
Oh, excuse me. Do.
That is a 9 to hit you, Crust.
Here comes the shot.
So you lean to the left, and it shatters against the wall behind you, finding no purchase on your flesh. He is then going to.
You will purchase no flesh today.
Yeah, no flesh for you, sir.
Unless you're
Refreshing.
Zathira. Unless you're Zathira and you just take it after you're dead.
Exactly.
He's gonna go into this room.
Oh no. He's going.
Carlisle, you're up.
Alrighty, I will. I will.
What to do?
I will head over here and take out my crossbow in an attempt to justify the 75 gold piece purchase I made.
All right.
And I will fire it. I will fire it at the only goblin that I can see right there.
Sounds good.
Ooh!
You shoot him square in the mouth, and he goes down. He was damaged. He only had 2 hit points left.
I was going ooh because of the dice roll, and then I saw the damage. I was like, oh.
But you hit him square in the mouth, and he goes down.
Yeah.
Oh, so the goblins only have 7 health?
Good math.
Good math, but also metagaming.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
sorry,
it
I
helps.
was. It does help actually, because that determines like what I want to do.
Yeah, I mean that's smart. Now you know.
Yep.
All right.
And I can still. No, I'll stay here.
You're gonna stay there? Okay.
I'll stay here.
Crust. Are you gonna continue burning that guy?
I can do it even if I can't see him.
Oh yeah, you've got the spell on him.
Yeah.
All right, so you can use a bonus action to make it hurt him again.
The bonus action is to make him hurt again.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and click the spell. Let's see the.
Yeah, let me find it one sec. So.
He gets to make their save to take.
I'm clicking and nothing's happening.
Clicking the spell.
Yeah.
Are you clicking the spell or clicking? Would it be in your attacks?
Yeah, try clicking on it in your attacks.
Okay. Yeah, that one's not working either.
Is it popping up saying level? There's a box in the middle of your screen that's asking you what level.
No.
Oh.
Holy
16.
smokes! You rolled
Jeez.
max damage. Yeah, you. Oh my goodness.
So much for a TPK. We might win this,
Yeah,
guys.
you feel. Okay, no, yeah, you burn him. You don't know if he's. Yeah, you burn him. You burn him bad. You hear like a scream from the other room, and then nothing.
I
Just
think he's
silence.
dead.
And then you
Wow.
hear. Whoo!
Uh-oh.
Oh.
From
I
that
wanna
direction.
howl back.
From this room or this room?
From this direction. Not
Oh, okay.
oh. It was whoo.
Like an owl?
Can we all simultaneously whoo back?
Anyway, Crest, would you like to move?
No, I will stay.
All right, you guys are just letting them funnel in and killing them as they get closer.
Not
Alright.
me.
I'm out
Zathira.
now.
Zathira wants to do one of these.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna cast Burning Hand
yeah, you are.
as a second level spell.
Whoa.
Yeah,
out the big guns.
which will hit all 3 of these boys.
Yes, it will. Go ahead and.
Now, how do I cast it as a second level?
So when you click it, it should ask you what level you want to cast it as. It'll say cast as, and then you can say second.
No,
It didn't say?
no, it just popped up. Yeah. It
Did
just
you
did
click
the
on it
thing.
in your spells or in the attack?
I went to the actual spells book itself and clicked on Burning Hands. Should I go into my core sheet and click Burning Hands?
Yes.
Yeah, try doing that.
Oh,
It's just doing
okay.
it automatically.
Yeah, it's just choosing to
let-
cast it as a level
let me-
1.
Let me check. There might be an option you have to check. It's not an abjuration spell. That's really strange. Spontaneous spell.
Add ability mod to damage or healing?
Nope.
No.
Oops.
Flip the daisy.
Higher level casting. Oh, you didn't fill it in. 1d6. Okay, try clicking. Once you close this, try clicking.
Cast at what level? Level 2.
It did less, but that's okay. You did it properly. Okay, so make sure you tick off one of your second level spells.
Yeah.
Make sure you do that. But yeah, okay, so you just flood the room with fire. They're gonna... Oh no, this is the original, and then it says higher level cast. 5, so you did 15 total damage.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, so the it's added together.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
10 for the base spell, and then higher level cast was 1d6. Okay, so the goblins have to make a dexterity save. Actually, what's half of... Half of 15 is 7.
7.5.
Yeah, it's always rounded down. 7. So even if they succeed, they all
burn
up.
Wow.
Don't mess with the booty.
Burn to ash.
What was the
Ash.
point of my rage?
Because there's still a huge amount of enemies we have to kill, David.
I mean,
It lasts for like a full minute, so that's and every round of combat is 6 seconds. So if you kick in this door, you're gonna be good.
I'm gonna then use my remaining 5 feet to move here.
All right, it is now the goblins' turn.
Bring it on.
Yeah, so they're going to
Bring it on.
Spin to win, kids.
surround you, and they're gonna start attacking you.
Yep.
Aggressively
Half
with their scimitars.
Half damage.
Well, if they hit you,
Half damage.
that's a 10 to hit, a 23 to hit, and an 18 to hit.
No, yes.
Okay, so you take 8 points of slashing damage, halved to 4. So you only take 4 points of damage.
Jeez, okay.
As these guys, they're cutting you with their swords. Like 2 of them like fully hit you and cut you, but you're just like gritting your teeth through it, raging right on through like it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's kind of horrifying. Oh, it's the top of the round. At the top of the round, some other stuff happens.
More
Some other
enemies
stuff
coming.
happens?
It's another tsunami.
17 more goblins.
5 more bugbears.
And 1 more drow.
A dragon flies down.
Okay, so we need to stop now. We're giving the DM ideas.
You find out the real reason for the crumbling castle because it houses a dragon.
Oh boy.
You think you want to fight a dragon, but not at level 3.
No, not at level 3. If there's a dragon, we're all booking it to the secret exit.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish that that quest for Sister What's Her Face.
We just hear off in the distance.
Jeez.
Is there a basement we can hide in?
FBI, open up.
Oh. King Graal's initiative is 20.
That's pretty high.
That's yeah.
It's not a nat 20
And
though.
the bugbear and the weird dude.
And they also have a Nothic.
What?
No, we're just planning our own downfall.
Did I accidentally roll for a Nothic?
No.
Great. Okay.
We're just making dumb jokes.
Okay, so get to sort these guys. Okay, so the goblins went first. So now King Groll. So Crust, the door beside you opens, and standing there is that
I close it.
Yeah, So it opens, you close it. It opens again, and he looks down at you. He looks down at you angrily. He says, "What are you doing in my castle? In my swamp? In my castle?" And he is going to swing down at you with his giant morning star. And he is a big boy. That's like
Close the door.
it's a bigger bugbear than ever you've seen before. He says, "King Groll will have you for breakfast," and he's gonna swing down. That's gonna be a why can you see that? You shouldn't be able to see that. That's an 11 to hit.
Nope.
Why can you?
I don't mind seeing it, to be honest.
I know you don't mind.
What
Why?
are you doing in my swamp?
What? How do I?
Lord Farquaad, he huffed and he puffed. And
Whisper rolls to DM.
Right.
Always whisper
Notice.
rolls. All right. Well, it's an 11 to hit, so so it just kind of crashes into the stone next to you, and he just.
And then I ask him if he's overcompensating for anything.
He looks down at you and he says, "No."
Guys, he has a small dong.
No, that's what we say about people with loud engines.
All right. That's
his
King
dong
Groll's
will make a
turn.
fine collection.
Drothgar, you're up.
His dog will make a fine. His dog
Yeah,
will make
fine
a fine
addition.
addition to my collection.
There's
All right.
no way I can attack. I can't attack multiple people at once, can I?
Oh no!
Not
look
at one
that.
time. Later on, though, you'll get you'll get extra attacks, but yeah, you can't just do a big cleave, unfortunately.
One of these
Yeah.
days, the theory is just gonna garner a reputation where everybody just keeps their distance.
Everyone
We're
who
gonna
tries
walk
to
in.
cross
We're gonna
my
walk
path.
into a town.
All right,
We're gonna walk to a town.
shh. All right, Drothgar, what are you doing?
Great sorting this boy.
The one right in the middle. All right. Let's see it.
I wanna split his head in half,
All right.
just
Split
like
him
a
in two.
like a piece of wood, you know.
All right.
No.
You swing down and it clang hits the ground next to him. There's a shudder rolls up your arms. And he looks at you and says, "Ha! Big boy misses."
Shut up.
Oi oi oi.
All right. But yeah, you miss. Sorry. Do you want to move and run away from them?
No.
What?
All right.
What?
Yoshi, you're up.
Alright, you know what I want to do. Oh wait, what am I?
Whoa!
My computer's acting up.
He just sprouts
You know what I
wings
wanna
and
do?
flies
You know
away.
what I
Away.
Drags
Jeez.
himself off the map.
My
Run away.
computer's acting so weird because I have a Mac.
Yeah, because it's a
That
Mac.
makes sense.
Oh jeez, what's happening, man?
Hi, I'm a Mac and I'm a PC.
This is so weird.
Are you not trying to move there?
I'm trying to move up, but like whenever I move up, my computer's moving down.
What do you mean move up?
Oh, I think as you're moving, you're like
My
mouse wheeling at the same time. Like you're actually
Yeah.
essentially using your trackpad to scroll up and down.
Do you not have a mouse?
I do. Oh, there we go. It's working now.
Just like, hi,
All
I'm
right.
a PC and I'm wrong.
All right. So and then I grab my longbow and then I shoot the guy in front of me.
You're gonna shoot King Groll?
No, the other dude.
Oh, this one.
No, the
The
goblin.
goblin?
The goblin, yeah.
No, the other one. No,
The other one.
No, the
Oh
other
my
one.
gosh.
Yeah.
The other one.
Yeah, in front of you means literally nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left,
Alright.
right, up, down.
So this one to the left?
Yes.
Okay, you turn, you shoot, and it goes right through his stomach, and he falls over dead.
Sick. No problem. I got you, fam.
Yoshi. Okay, so you're gonna move there, you're gonna shoot. I guess that's your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, the Hobgoblin is...
Is kill.
He's he burnt up.
Yeah, melted.
Okay, Carlisle, you're up.
Alright, I am going to... For spells, do I need a line of sight on the Hobgoblin?
If-
or the,
If
on the
the
bugbear?
spell says a creature you can see, yes.
Okay, well, I will... Let me double check here for a second. Hold on. My apologies, folks. I should be better prepared. My bad.
Craig, what does the 150 out of 600 mean for Yoshi's longbow?
So it means any creature within 150 feet, it's a normal attack. Anybody up to 600 feet, it's at disadvantage. And then past that, he can't shoot.
Boy, you can shoot 600 feet?
Well, and you can take a feat later on called Sharpshooter, which means you don't take disadvantage all the way up to the long range, so he can shoot 600 feet like it's nothing.
Like, he could literally shoot this entire map and not even have disadvantage.
Well, only if he takes Sharpshooter. Right now, he'd have... Oh, no, yeah, you're right.
No,
wow,
yeah,
100...
it's like 145 from corner to corner, basically.
Yeah, you're right. It's pretty dope.
That's crazy, man.
Earth Tremor.
Okay.
It says everybody but you. Would that include my allies?
Yes.
Oh, crap. Okay, I won't cast Earth Tremor then. I was going to use it on the Bugbear, but I guess I won't.
You can always cast it.
Well, I could, but is that... Yeah, that's 10 feet. Yeah, I'll cast it on the Drow. Earth Tremor.
What's the radius on it?
It's the range is 10 feet, but the radius in that area. So I guess in that area of quote unquote 10 feet.
Can you click the spell?
Affected.
Just click the spell. No. I'll just go onto your sheet.
Okay. Because I copied and pasted it word for word.
He's within range. Such odd wording.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Yep.
I just want to check the actual...
Yep, that's why... Because I copied it word for word out of the book.
So...
The book is dumb.
5 more bugbears.
Okay. No, the range is self, so it casts...
The range is self?
Yeah, so the
Where did
actual
I get 10
book...
feet from?
That's the radius that it hits.
Okay.
So you cause a tremor in the ground in a 10-foot radius. That's like around you.
Okay.
Each creature other than you in that area makes a dexterity saving.
Okay, then I'll just I won't do it then. I'll just run over here.
Mhm.
And rather than reload. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll reload my crossbow. I know it takes an action, so I'll just.
Okay, you'll just ching ching ching.
Yep.
All right, reloading the crossbow.
Yep.
All
After
right,
all that
sounds
time.
good. All right, sounds good. Crust, you're still concentrating on the burning armor. Would you like to continue? Would you like to use your bonus action to keep it burning?
No. I'm
Okay.
good.
You hear, "Ooh."
We hear another who?
Yeah, but instead of going, "Ooh," it goes, "Ooh."
There's an owl in this
I'm gonna
castle.
ignore the weird owl. I'm gonna.
I love his music.
I'm gonna cast Entangle into this room.
Okay, you want to click that spell for me? Boom. Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground, so a point within range of 90 feet. Okay, starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants in the ground turn it into difficult terrain. A creature in the area when you cast a spell, or be restrained. Oh, that's really cool. Alright, so let me get you a ball here. This is how I do AoEs that are staying in place, so you'll all know for the future. So here's a ball. Little grass ball. And what is it? A 20-foot radius?
Yeah.
You're gonna entangle Gundren.
That's
I
okay.
mean, I think it's okay. He's not really moving. So
Yeah, I don't
Where
think
do you
he's
want
not
to
really.
where do you want to place it?
Entangle yourself too.
You can put it on the wall if you want.
Yeah, I'll put it on the wall.
Okay. So you point at the wall and sprouting like through the cracks in the wall, sprouting out of it, just spreading across the whole room. These plants and vines shoot out and fill that entire room. They all have to make what kind of saving? Strength saving throw or be restrained. Okay. So
That pooch could have probably have been on our side.
What's your
That's probably why it's
doubtful.
hiding in the corner, so Mr. Hez can't get to it.
what's your DC, Colin? If you check at the top of your screen, it should say the top of the spells page.
On the top of my spell,
Yeah, the
Spell
spell
page.
page.
It'll say charisma.
13.
Yeah, his says wisdom. 13. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, fail, fail. So I'm just gonna mark the restrained people with a net. Fail. Fail. King Grawl is going to. Wow, he rolled bad. He also failed.
Loser.
Sucks to suck.
So everyone in that room is restrained. So that means that they can't move, and attacks against them have advantage.
Now we light them up with range stuff. I'm gonna move right here too.
Okay, he's gonna take a free swing at you.
Okay.
King Grawl is. He's gonna use his reaction to swing down at you angrily. I think his attacks restrained also means his attacks have disadvantage. I will double check. Restrain. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Yep. Okay, so he's gonna make a swing at you, but at disadvantage. Oh, that's a 6. Yeah, he does not hit you. Run past. Okay, great. The wolf cannot move, so he's going to use his turn to try and break free of your check. Can make a strength check, so he's going to try. If I click the button, let's see it. The button, I said. Oh, nope, he does not get out. Dang.
Dumb.
That was really good. You stopped the wolf from moving? Alright. Virith. She is going to...
She
She is...
Drothgar.
Yeah, it's a beautiful drow woman, Drothgar.
Ooh.
Ooh, woo.
Oh, Drothgar's against interracial marriage.
Is she the one going?
No. She is going to try and break out as well. She does actually break out, so she
Wow.
rips out of the restraint
Rin.
and is going to use all of her movement to get here, but she can't attack because she had to use her action. She's going to step right here. She had to use her action to rip out. Okay. Zathira, you're up.
Is this door locked?
No, it's open actually.
It's
Because the
open?
goblins came there.
Cool. So I'm gonna go over here.
Rotating.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
help my boy
Site
Drothgar
B.
out.
Site B.
Site B. And I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the one straight in front of me.
Fireball.
Oh. That's not good.
Firebolt, you throw it. It arcs like the bolt of flaming lightning arcs past them and just cracks against one of the barrels next to the guy. Unfortunately, not connected.
Okay. And then I'm gonna move right back over here.
Okay. This one is going to use a bonus action to disengage.
Bish running away.
This one's going to attack you, Drothgar.
Do your worst.
It's a 22 to hit.
Jeez, yeah.
Okay, she hits you, or he hits you for 3 points, halved to 1. 1 point of slashing damage as he just nicks you with
What
his
a
sword.
punk. Who does he think he is?
Because you're raging, so you just take half of it. Just kind of dink, barely hits you.
Cool. Cool.
All right,
cool.
King Grawl is going to try and make a strength check to get out of these stupid vines. Okay, rolls a 21. He gets out, he steps forward, and he looks like, and he wants to swing, but he had to use his action to break out of the vine. So he finally pulls free, breaking out of the vines and steps forward, and he wants to crush Crust so badly. Drothgar, you're up.
Well, you know who I'm gonna
With the
attack.
head.
I'm gonna get this boy. And I'm gonna use my great sword on him. Love me my great sword.
Oh, Oh, and you do use your greatsword on him. That's not even with your bonus
Christ.
rage damage, man. You also get extra damage when you get two extra damage, don't you? Rage damage.
Do I?
Yeah, there should be a button on your sheet that says rage, and it's got a number in it. It's one of your
Yeah, rage
attacks.
2.
Yeah. So that. Just remind me whenever you hit to click that as well, so that I remember to do the rage damage.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, you cleave him in twain.
In twain.
Yeah. Okay. Yoshi, you're up. Oh, do you want to move at all, Drothgar?
Yes, I do. I want to move here. I can't move
You can't end your turn in their space. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, wait. I was here.
Yep.
Silence.
Just
25 feet right here.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. You do so. Okay, Yoshi, you're up.
Alright, I use my two-handed talon
Okay,
And-
you pull out talon and
and get the guy in front of me.
All right. Yeah, 16 is just what you need. You slice across his midsection with your magical weapon, and he lets out a grunt of pain. He's still looking pretty good though. That's the first hit that's been on him.
Dang
Yeah,
it.
just and looks down. You snarling. His attention now turns away from Crust and to the pudgy ball of meat in front of him. Dare
What?
to use a weapon.
And I'm like, Yoshi, and then I roll over here.
Oh
on, man.
no! You can if you
Okay.
want. It's fine.
So that means he's gonna get a free swing at you, and so is the other person. Are you sure you want to do that?
Why don't you roll back here, Yoshi?
They will still both get an attack.
Yeah, because
Oh, sure.
So that's fine. Okay.
but you're still
Alright,
gonna
so
get attacked by the two guys.
Yeah, so no matter what, you're getting attacked.
They're gonna take some free swings at you. Okay.
Alright.
All right. King Grawl swings down at you. That's a 12 to hit. What's your armor class?
Shoot, let me roll
I
up.
think it was 13.
14.
14. Yeah, so he misses. But you watch as this elven woman just swings with a fist, like just full on goes to clock you. And just punches you square in the face with a 22. That definitely hits. And you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. As she just boom clocks you in the face as you roll away. So make sure you mark down 7 points of damage.
Alright.
All right,
Yeah.
Carlisle.
All right,
You're up.
After watching Yoshi deal damage on this bugbear, I once again raise a finger towards the bugbear and cast Toll of the Dead.
Do it. Bong. I did less damage. Ah! That's horrifying every time. Alright, it's gonna make a wisdom save.
And
Pretty
he-
sure
they're not-
bugbears aren't that smart.
He rolled an 18, so he takes no damage.
Wow.
I
That's
run.
a smart bugbear.
I
Or he just rolled real lucky.
he just rolled real
Wow.
lucky. I'm just gonna slowly back out the door and shut the door.
Okay, just boom, close the door. Okay.
Just leaving
Alright.
Crust and I here with these guys.
Crust. Crust, you're up.
I'm gonna turn to a brown bear.
I like the baboon initiative.
What?
Let's think about if I wanted to be a baboon or not.
Where's the baboon initiative?
It's in the chat.
Oh,
He clicked it.
alright. So I will move you there and replace you. Actually, I'll move you here because the bear is going to take up that space. And replace you with the big ol' brown bear. You were like squished in this room. You're like, "Arr."
And then I want to.
I want to fist him.
Hold on, let me get my guy.
I
sheet
want
up.
the bear to fist
I will
the
bite.
bugbear.
Bite and claw the bugbear.
King Groll. Alright,
Yeah. Whatever his name is.
let's see it. That hits,
Ooh.
that misses. So the bite definitely hits. Go ahead and click that damage. 9 points of piercing damage as you bite into him and tear a hunk of flesh off him, and he just roars out in pain. And he yells, "I think it's time for a bear fight!"
What?
Yeah, it sounds about right.
No one laughs.
Because
And he says, no, I'm being literal. You'll see. And he just kind of waves his hand.
Wait, what?
Maybe that's what the.
Yeah, it's a bear?
It's a bear.
Alright. It is the wolf's turn. He's going to try and break out again.
Dumb wolf, don't even try. He rolls a 21.
He fails. Yeah. He does not. You're able to concentrate on spells once you're in B shape, but you can't cast spells. Yes, that is correct. I do know that. That is a thing. Okay. Yeah, so he's still stuck. Okay, this thing... she is going to turn, and Drothgar kind of looks you up and down and says, and then she's going to just start punching you.
So what do you mean?
She's going to hit you with 2 slam attacks.
Come on, man.
That's an 8 to hit and an 11 to hit.
Nope and nope.
Okay, so she just starts beating you on the chest, and it just doesn't do anything. She's just like hitting you.
After doing such a masterful attack against Yoshi, she's just
Yeah.
She slaps the cat again, or slaps Yoshi on the back of the head.
Alright.
Okay.
Zathira.
I'm gonna move here. And I am going to use Hold Person on the bugbear.
Whoa, that works! Yay! Alright,
Yeah,
so it's
he's
gonna
a
go
humanoid.
He is. He is considered a humanoid. He's technically considered a goblin.
Oh, I should have charmed him.
Alright.
Oh, no, I guess I can't cast it as level 1, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you have to cast it as level 2. You can't undercast.
No, it asked me what I want to cast it at, so...
Alright, wisdom saving throw. What's your DC?
My spell save DC is 13.
He rolls an 11. You watch
Sucks, boy.
as he freezes up and is unable to move. He just goes, and he just is paralyzed.
Yeah.
Attacks against him have advantage, and if they hit, they are an automatic critical because he's
So,
considered
boys,
paralyzed.
wreck him.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
At the top of the round,
Oh, boy.
No.
The goblins!
he said the magic
20
word.
20 more goblins?
He's 1,
Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3.
2, 3.
holy crap.
You guys alerted the whole dungeon. Like, I don't know what to tell
We've
you.
alerted the bee.
You've alerted the horde.
I mean, goblins are part of the horde.
We're talking about the zombie horde.
You've alerted.
Oh,
my
boy.
goodness.
They all funnel into my room.
Ooh, Dragonborn.
6v1.
Do it! I'll cast Burning Hands on all of you!
Okay.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
You guys alerted the horde. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, like, to be fair, they're just goblins. They only have 7 HP, but, like, they can hit. Is that their turn because they moved here?
Oh yeah, this is their turn. They can do, but there's more of them. So
There's more of them.
yeah, like this isn't me. This is like you guys just kind of went to the boss room and then let guys run away. So like I don't know what to tell you.
We bypassed the entire dungeon.
Cannot hate me. This. These ones running out right now are wearing fancy priest robes.
Oh. So the one behind
Just these 3, the 3 in this room.
and one
I'll mark
of
them
them's
with a little
special,
blue-
too.
I'll mark them with a
Just
little blue
tho-
dot.
Just those 3. The other 76 aren't wearing robes at all.
Yeah, they're nude.
There's only 3 healers and 15 regulars. Oh, and a hobgoblin, really? Oh, and another hobgoblin.
Wait, can you
This
guys?
is the worst.
No, we can't. No,
You can't see what I'm doing.
no, we're just making
Well, we
fun.
see hobgoblins over there.
We
I
can
don't
see you
see
moving the hobgoblins
How do you see them?
because it shows the movement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it shows their movement. path.
Oh, that I didn't know.
So
I
there's
didn't
3
see any.
hobgoblins that you just
We
moved.
see you moving those 3 hobgoblins to
Yeah,
the door.
and another goblin.
All right, here they are. And Zathira, you hear "Ooh" come from this door behind you.
No, I
And
don't want to hear that.
Busting through the door, you see a vicious
Owl bear! Oh
It's an owl bear. Thank you very
An
much.
owl bear?
Yeah.
no!
Crust, can you
Hold on.
can you come in here, please?
I wish I could be a bowel. That's so sick.
I'll get you a bigger picture of it so you guys can take a nice
Do
I
look.
don't
you want me
want
to get it
it.
and I'll send it to you?
No, I got it. I got it. The book comes with.
Crust, I need you in this room.
Ooh.
There it is. That's what you see.
That's so sick.
Oh,
An owl bear.
Yo, this
we
is
were
like
right.
a-
It was an
this-
owl.
This monster is like a D&D staple. Like,
Yeah,
oh.
it's like a classic. I'm just gonna roll its
Core.
initiative. Yeah, you can't turn into it, Colin, because it's considered a monstrosity, not a beast, unfortunately.
Do you think that thing it like lives naturally? Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So it is now the top of the round. So all the goblins went. That's their turn. It's just running into the room.
Dang.
King Grawl is going to, King Grawl is going to step into this space and then step back. He's going to attack Drothgar because he actually really
Wait, but
wants to see a bear fight.
King Grol's paralyzed.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, King Grawl is paralyzed. He's gonna. So at the end of his turn, he gets to make another Wisdom save to break out of it. That's how the spell works, right? So yeah, the target can make another Wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Okay. So he's gonna make another Wisdom save. He rolls a 6, so he is still paralyzed.
He's still too stupid.
Drothgar.
So I'm gonna use a javelin on him. I'm gonna whiz it by.
Okay,
whiz it
so
by-
the auto crits only happen if they're melee attacks.
Dang it!
But you can still do this. You can still go here, and then you know what I mean? Like you can. Oops.
That's what I'm doing then.
Okay, I have to move Colin to the back. He's too big. Yeah, you can like
Back to the
step
back.
here. You can like step here, attack him, and then move back.
Yep,
So
I'll do that.
yeah. Okay, go for it. Make your attack roll with advantage, and it's an auto crit.
It's an auto crit because of what I did. I did this for you,
If I-
Drothgar.
If I don't hit, I'm gonna be so mad.
Oh,
You hit. Go ahead and
Oh.
roll. Go ahead and roll 2d6, because that's what your extra crit damage would be. Just slash R space 2d6.
2d6.
So you did 20
20
points of damage. As you just like walk up to him and you just insert your
Wait,
sword into
wait.
his stomach.
but he's also raging, so doesn't he get an extra 2 on top
You're
of that?
right.
With his rage
You
damage.
do. I'm glad you remembered because David didn't. So 22 points of damage. That's literally like you just go in and just slice across his stomach. Like he just like blood is coming out of his mouth. He's in horrible shape, but he's also like paralyzed, so he can't move.
He
Still
can't
alive.
react.
My goodness.
Yeah, he's still up. He was a beefy boy. Yoshi, you're up. There are a bunch of priest goblins around you.
Yoshi, use Talon.
I'll just use my talon. Yeah.
Use
which
my
one?
longbow.
Which one?
The one to my left.
All right, you turn around and you lop his head off his shoulders.
Cool.
Easiest
Done.
kill ever.
easy dubs.
Yeah, that was the easiest kill ever.
easy
All right.
kills, boys.
All right, Carlisle.
Oh boy. I with my reloaded crossbow, I will aim for I guess point blank for.
I'll be back. I'm just gonna drink water.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be at disadvantage because
Oh,
it's
it is?
ranged weapon and
Oh, well,
ranged
then
weapon and melee always disadvantage.
Okay, well, can I aim for hit this guy?
Like if you're in melee with somebody and you're using a ranged weapon, it's always disadvantage. Doesn't matter who you're shooting at.
Oh, okay. Then
Okay,
I'll
yeah. So
point
just
blank.
kill the priests.
Do
We don't want King Grawl to get healed.
Oh, it's
Ooh.
too bad it was disadvantage. Dang, but it still hits. Go
Yeah, it
ahead and
still
roll
hits.
your sneak attack.
Nice sneak attack. Oh, hold on.
20.
So 10. This one is also a beefier goblin, a head priest goblin, but it only had 10 hit points. So you just so point blank, so it runs around the corner and he says, "I am here to heal," and you just put the crossbow to his head and just pull the trigger and he just falls over.
I John
Fly
Wick him,
through.
just.
Yeah, just bang,
Yeah.
and then just move on. Yep, definitely.
And then I
Beauty.
will pop back over here so I can have better line of sight on the room.
Good plan. All right, it is the owl bear's turn.
Go for a quad feed.
The owl bear steps up, looks down at you and goes, "Whoo!" and is going to swing at you. It's going to make one beak attack and one claw attack against you.
I politely say no, thank you.
All right. Remember, you have your thing that casts shield. Fun fact.
Well, you said I can't use Mage Shield because my.
There's mage armor and there's shield. They're two different spells.
Can I cast that while I'm being
So-
attacked?
Yeah, so if you read shield, you use it as a reaction, which you get one per round.
Oh.
And what it does is it adds 5 to your 8 armor class. But
Okay.
you want to wait and see if they hit.
Yeah.
So he's gonna. So it's a 9 with his beak, which doesn't hit.
No.
Then he's gonna swing down with his claw at you with a 25.
Oh, it doesn't hit.
No, not at all. So what? Shield adds 5?
Yeah, to your armor class. So I don't
mean-
think it's gonna be enough.
No, it's even if I casted it, it's not enough.
So then there's no point in casting it.
No.
It just slices into you with its thick claws and does 13 points of damage.
I'm going potty. I'll be right back.
7 health.
All right, go ahead and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration on whole person.
Constitution saving throw. So I just click
You're like-
Constitution then.
Yeah, you're trying to get a 10 or higher. King Grawl is no longer paralyzed.
Oh.
And the spell is over. All right, that's
Dang
the
it.
owlbear's turn. Crust,
Oh my gosh.
you're up.
I'm gonna.
Crust, come save me.
I don't want to take free hits, so I'm gonna bite and claw him, the bugbear.
All right, bite him first. 15 does not hit. You kind of bite down on him, but he just kind of throws you off, no damage. And then a claw again. You go to swipe at him, and it just does not connect. He just dodges out of the way.
Okay.
Guys, Zathira's gonna
I have to go
die.
to the bathroom really bad. I've been holding it for a while, so I'll be back soon.
Okay. The wolf is going to attempt to break out again. The wolf breaks free.
Oh my goodness.
He can only move this far. Can't do anything else. Okay. It is now this woman's turn. She's gonna continue trying to beat your chest.
Ooh,
Drothgar.
beat his meat.
Oh,
20. That's a 22 and a 23 to hit.
Yeah, both hit.
Okay, so you get she's like beat, and then she just boom punches you square in the jaw twice. You take 18 halved to 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, she hurts, but it's halved, so only 9.
All gonna die.
All right, Zathira.
Oh man, I need some. Man, that fireball would be super handy right now, just to chuck in that room.
Yeah. Well, you still got more casts of burning hands.
Yeah, I know, but see, here's the thing: if I move, this thing gets a free hit on me.
Yep.
Right.
Unless
I
you
can't.
disengage as an action.
But the other thing is, if I disengage as an action, where can I go without getting hit?
Correct.
There's a big dilemma here. Does she? If I run past her,
You
she only
can't run
gets-
past her. Oh, if
No.
you run past her, yeah, she
yeah,
gets
like,
one.
if I ran over here,
Yeah, she'd get a swing
Um,
at you.
but I can't
But not
end
if
my
you
turn here,
disengage.
right?
Correct. Yeah.
I'm back.
Hang on. Where can I go? We have 10, 15,
No,
20.
start
oh.
on your token if you're counting distance.
Oh, I thought I was. I could go. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. I could potentially go.
Yeah, you could run
out
all the way over
here.
there.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna disengage because this bugbear is going to kill me.
Yep.
This
You
owl.
just run over here. Nothing can
Yeah.
take attacks at you if you disengage.
Oh, sweet.
So
Okay.
you just and run away.
Yeah.
So now Drothgar is the only thing that the owl bear can see.
I'm very concerned.
Although Drothgar could run up here, attack the bugbear, and then run into this other room, and the owl bear can't. Can they move through these small doors?
They can squeeze. Yeah.
Crust
But
needs
they
to fight.
have to go
I
half
ju- I-
speed through there.
I jump out of my skin as I see Zathira just burst through the closed door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
the
crawling over the bear and then rolling.
blood flowing from my scales.
Yeah, Zathira got hit bad. Alright.
I'm hurt.
Are you gonna use... Oh, you used your action. Yeah, okay. So, it is
Yeah,
now
someone's having like a nice fire.
the goblin. Okay, so, I have a question for you all. We're gonna
Yeah.
pause.
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock. Do you guys
Mhm.
want to keep going and see how this ends?
Yes.
Or do you want to call it now and continue next week?
I like to do next week, if we can.
That was very much adequate.
Oh,
We're taking-
I'm
we're
down
taking
to
a
keep
vote.
going.
I'm fine. I'm fine either way. Like I, if everybody would prefer if we did it next week, that's fine.
David, what are you thinking?
Okay with either or as well.
You guys are no help.
You are literally no help. I vote for keep going.
I vote
Alright.
for next week.
Go count.
Alright, that's one each. I need more votes, guys.
Okay, I vote
What's-
I vote for next week.
Alright. That's 2. David? David?
He just left.
I vote for now.
Alright, so Colin's gonna have to decide when he comes
Really?
back.
2 for 2. Okay.
Alright, 2 and 2.
What's your vote, Craig?
I am down for whatever.
Yeah, because I don't work tomorrow.
Oh shoot, I got a text an hour ago. Definitely didn't reply to.
D&D with the boys.
More important than girls.
I was so excited.
I was super excited for tonight. Not
He
gonna lie.
thought yesterday was Friday.
I did. I told them.
That's great.
Is it bad if I was thinking about this near the end of my work shift? I'm like, man, I can't wait for D&D tonight.
No, there's nothing wrong with
That
that.
was literally me today too.
Man. Just want to,
It's what I live for each week.
This battle could potentially be a lot longer, or it could be very, very quick, depending on what everybody does in the next few turns.
Depending on if we all die.
Yeah, it could be very quick for a couple of reasons. You might all just die. I doubt that, though. Colin, you back yet? Probably pinching off a loaf.
Should we just continue until he comes back?
Yeah, okay, we'll keep going until Colin gets back. I'll at least resolve the goblins' turns.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay,
Shadow of the Colossus.
yep. Alright, this one's gonna move into here. Is that Colin?
No, that's Yoshi.
No, it's not me.
Oh my gosh. No!
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god.
die.
Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. Drothgar, 3 goblins are gonna take shots at you.
Pew pew pew.
That's a 19, a 17, and a 21 to hit.
Ooh!
They all hit.
Okay. You take, after having it, you take a grand total of 6 damage. Okay? How's Drothgar looking?
Not too good.
No?
What are
No,
his hit
not
points
too
at?
good. He's at 12.
Okay.
Oh boy. So an effective 24. Alright, now, Carlisle, 3 are going to shoot you. Yoshi, 3 are going to swing at you with swords.
Oh my gosh, man.
Carlisle, here come 3 shots.
Yeah, boy.
Can
15,
we run away?
15 to hit,
Yeah.
16 to hit, and
Yeah.
8 to hit.
No. So yes, yes, and no.
Okay, so a grand total of 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And then Yoshi, they're going to take, 3 of them are going to swing against you. 12, 16, 12, so I believe only the 16 hits you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 3 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Alright, King Grawl is going to swing down aggressively at Crust. I'll just have to do Crust's health, because Crust isn't here. That is a 14 to hit. I don't know what his bear armor class is 11, so he takes 13 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
Ooh, that hurts. And he loses concentration on this. But he's still a bear. Drothgar, you're up.
Dude.
Um,
I'm pretty much dead. Either
You
way.
have like 24 effective hit points, man. You're fine.
With this thing over here?
attack.
And these things over here?
Crust, are you back?
I am back.
Alright, you have to vote. Do you want to finish this battle now, or do you want to pause it now and continue next week? Everybody
Voted.
else voted. It's tied 2-2. You're the deciding vote.
Finish it next week.
Alright, that's it, boys.
Dang.
So we'll
Whose
start.
side did I take?
You took
I had
Shane
anxiety.
and Zach's side. You went against Tony and David.
Good.
I'll give you 15 gold.
I'll take your entire stock.
I'll take your entire stock.
Man, how do we get out of this though?
Are we allowed to?
Yep.
Yeah, are we allowed to run away?
This
just
is
for
a
easy?
Kobayashi Maru.
You're
People are
always
gonna-
allowed to run away.
Yeah,
we
we are
should
allowed
run
to
away.
retreat.
Are there more goblins?
We can't know that.
What you guys need to
Three
think
just
about.
attacked you.
What you guys need to think about is why are these guys fighting? What are the goblins fighting?
They're hiding something.
Yeah, they're like protecting something. Yeah.
But if you fought goblins before, and they were fighting for one reason alone.
Because if we kill King Brawl,
Ooh.
the goblins won't go for us. King Grawl is the deciding factor here.
I guess we'll have to find out next week. That's what you guys voted
Next
for.
time on D&D with the boys.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, boy.
Oh
King
man.
Orwell has to be like, you just gotta fart on him and then. he's
King Grawl is in rough shape. He is like barely holding it
Gotta take him
together.
down.
He has less than 10 hit points. Like he is just waiting to fall apart.
Listen,
got- okay.
boys. We should have finished this game tonight.
Yeah.
Well, now
All
we
right,
have a
next-
game plan.
But
Yeah.
stupid Colin over there goes to drop the Browns off at the pool and comes back and goes, "Yeah, let's just do it next week."
You're lucky I didn't send you a picture of it.
I'm lucky that you actually. No, I'm not lucky that you didn't. I would have loved to see it.
No, yeah, it was a rough one.
No.
All right, well, boys, thank you for playing.
Yoshi dipped out real fast.
I'm glad you
Well,
guys.
I'm still here. I'm just exited out of the game down.
I'm